Good evening, volleyball fans here. Welcome to Central Wisconsin Christian Gymnasium here. The Lady Crusaders are going to be taking on the Oshkosh Lourdes Knights here on senior night. And I think we are going to be out in for a fantastic game or a match tonight. Joining me here on the call is Cam Hatcher. Cam, I don't know what you're thinking you're going to expect to see tonight, but I think it's going to be a barn burner.
I really hope it is, and if it's not, I think everybody in the building will be surprised tonight. I know the Crusader girls are looking to take sole ownership of the conference championship. They don't want to share, and I'm not going to lie. In all of my classes today, anytime I had one of them in class, I said, look, tonight is the time to forget what your mama told you. Sharing is not okay. We don't want to share with anybody. And Lourdes is coming in here tonight. Very strong team. Good year so far. And I'm not going to say they're coming to look for an upset. These teams pretty evenly matched. We expect a good game all the way around. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes deep into 5 sets.
We had the conversation last night when we were broadcasting over at Oakfield, because Oakfield is also in the Trailways East. And technically, the Lady Crusaders, they have co-ownership right now.
Right.
They ended up beating Valley Christian in 5 over at Valley Christian. That was a great match that we were at there broadcasting. We also, and our broadcast didn't go as well as we would have liked it to, but at least we were there, right?
That's right.
And we did get the video that was uploaded along with that. In addition, we had that conversation with Coach Kinsler, and she talked to us about how this Trailways East Conference, from top to midway, anybody could have won it at any given time. Sitting right now at 6-0 is the Lady Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian. You also have in second place is Valley Christian with their only loss to CWC, and they're playing tonight. I believe they're playing Horicon, and they're praying for a loss here for CWC to at least split the conference.
Yep.
And then you have over here, you've got Oshkosh Lourdes, who is 4-2. Then you have Horicon, who's sitting at 4-2. They're all hoping to squeeze themselves in somehow and sit well in the conference tournament. And as of right now, yeah, go ahead.
Only so many spots are going to make it into that tournament, and teams are really looking at their seeding here. But, man, this conference is tight this year in our division from top to bottom. It's going to be a competitive night out. You can almost bank on that anytime these ladies step out on the court.
Yeah, nobody wants to give away the conference title to any team, and right now CWC is the team that currently is the hot team that is in the driver's seat right now for this contest.
Absolutely. Usually you can kind of get a gauge for what varsity may be like by judging on the JV games, and if this one is any indication here, we're 22-20 in the third set. Crusaders up by 2 in the JV game against Lourdes. So,
and they split first set.
And they've already split. So if that's going to be any indication of how varsity is going to go, we should be in for some excellent volleyball tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm really have been looking forward to this contest since we were over at Valley Christian. And you can see again, it's 22-21. You can't because I don't have the scoreboard on, and that's okay because I don't want it here. You're here listening to us here on the King Manufacturing pregame show. We're going to step aside. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and we're going to come back and we will talk a little bit more about each of these teams, starting with Oshkosh Lourdes, and then we'll have the coaches interview. And after the coaches interview, we will continue to come back and talk about the Lady Crusaders. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, along with Cam Hatcher. And joining us on camera tonight is Ruby, and then on our portable unit will be Reagan, who will be down on the floor. So we'll have that going, and we're going to add in our net cam once again. So look forward to having you follow us here on our live stream. You want to hit the ad sponsors, and we'll go from there.
Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, Come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction. Because we are built to build better.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome to Werner Harmsen's Kitchen and Bath, where your dream spaces come to life. Specializing in full remodels, custom cabinets, and exquisite countertops, we transform ordinary kitchens and bathrooms into extraordinary, functional masterpieces. Our expert team is dedicated to providing top-quality craftsmanship and personalized service, ensuring every detail reflects your unique style and needs. Whether you're updating your kitchen for a modern look or creating a spa-like retreat in your bathroom, we're here to turn your vision into reality. Visit us today to start planning your perfect kitchen and bath remodel. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media. PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE. Ready to update your flooring? Luxury vinyl plank, the beautiful look of hardwood with the resilience and low maintenance of vinyl, laminate flooring that combines elegance and practicality, or transform your home with the warmth and comfort of carpet. Check out our premium hardwood flooring. Consider tile for both indoor and outdoor spaces, offering water resistance and easy maintenance. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, hunting, or camping, the leaves falling in autumn, mowing lawn, gardening, or getting to that perfect nature walk, enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall, snowmobiling, traveling, or just driving up and down your driveway, enjoy every day worry-free. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium as the Lady Crusaders here 6-0 in Trailways East Conference play, looking to seal the conference championship with a win here. And adding to it, it is senior night as well. So a little bit extra incentive here as the seniors will be recognized for their contributions to the team. Got Cam out there putting up the net cam. That's a great shot there that it's all working. Hopefully it stays working. Usually when they get warming up with the serves, the camera takes a pop every once in a while here, but Cam is able to usually rush down there and get it taken care of. So that's our camera shot there. I brought on the wrong one, and that's my fault. It should be on our pregame. Right now, this section of the pregame show was sponsored here by King Manufacturing. King Manufacturing and Warren Bailey over on the south side of town, heading out of town over there by the new truck stop. Great facility. They did some upgrading to the outside. Looks fantastic. One of our first sponsors who jumped on and joined us, and I can't tell you how excited I was to have it. Because of him, it was him that encouraged me to continue to go at this. So I really appreciate the fact that Warren Bailey, the president over there at King Manufacturing. And by the way, if you have not, you need to jump on their website. You want to talk about interesting history? Look at the history of King Manufacturing. I've read through it a couple of times and have wondered about putting some bits and pieces on the as part of the ad, but there's just so much there that I didn't know what I was going to leave out. So let's talk a little bit about here. We're getting in the different sets of the warm-ups. By the way, Ruby, T-shirt, did I need to get you one? Do you have it on? Yeah, when you have a chance. We'll go when we do the coaches commercial. It's okay. First time doing everything. You got to keep smiling, though, because you're having fun. Okay, so what caused that to go out, huh? It's rebooting, so we'll have to double check and see what's up with that.
It was doing that the other night, too.
The net cam there, so maybe we have a bad set of pairings that are taking place there, or maybe we have an issue with the cord, but we'll see if we can get it fixed here. Let's step aside here a little bit as we get ready here with this warm-ups. We'll talk some more about some of our sponsors. While you're sitting there waiting here on the pregame show, yeah, see, it came back. Is it already working? Look at that. Are we in an awesome setup today or what? I think the white one up against the wall. Yep, that one is the one that's set up to go. So Reagan's grabbing a hold of we just want our portable unit here, and we'll switch these around so that they're closer. And Cam is going to be working on producing here. One of the great things that I love, obviously, that I love about doing this, Cam, is the fact that we've been able to get so many students involved with helping us run our live streaming and giving them some practical experience.
Definitely a fun thing. I wish it had been around when I was in high school. If I wasn't playing, I don't know when I would have picked it up. But now that my playing days are over, once you're around it, you never want to get rid of it. And it's a wonderful opportunity to come out, not only for us to be able to enjoy some great high school sports, but to get these kids' names out there, broadcast it for family, friends that live in other places, aren't able to make it to the game. Very exciting stuff. Nothing like high school sports. It's just pure.
Absolutely. And again, with the assistance that we have here and the practical experience we're getting, you did this in college, Cam. I mean, and I'm guessing that you probably would have enjoyed a little bit of experience before you got there.
Absolutely.
But you made a full-time student teaching, or not a student, a full-time a work study out of that.
Yep, sure did. That amongst other things.
At Campbell University. So talk about some of the sports that you had covered then.
Well, we covered football, basketball, volleyball, wrestling. We dabbled in a little bit of softball and baseball, a little bit of everything, they had. And we never did any of the swimming. We didn't get any of that. And I guess we didn't dive into the waterproof cams. That would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we don't have a pool here to give it a test, but if anybody knows me, you definitely know that I would have tried it because, again, you can see here, we've got on our portable, you've got Reagan down there watching the warm-up. She's got a good shot there with the ladies warming up there, and then we've got our net cam that's shot right there as well, right down the net, and it gives another fantastic shot as well. So we're looking a little bit forward here. We're getting into the second round here now of the warm-ups here. Again, we're going to step aside here. We'll hear from our sponsors, then we'll come back. We'll talk about the Oshkosh Lourdes Knights, and then hear from more of our sponsors, then go to the coaches interview, and we've got to be getting pretty close then to getting ready to start this contest here. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, along with Cam Hatcher and with Ruby and Reagan on our cameras. We'll be back.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the We are built to build better.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front nine play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium as we're getting ready here for senior night here as the Lady Crusaders are trying to outright win the Trailways East Conference Volleyball Championship here tonight. They are taking on the Oshkosh Lourdes Knights. And let's talk a little bit about Oshkosh Lourdes. I don't know if you want to jump in on that, Cam, or if you want me to.
Got some of their stats here. So they're leading attackers, 200 kills, leading the team, Annika Leach. 200 kills on only 91 errors, 496 total attacks. Delaney Ruttinger, 183 kills on 88 errors. And Sabor Machiros?
Yep, Machiros, good.
Machiros, 166 kills on 49 errors.
624 attacks for Rudinger.
That's wild.
That is absolutely crazy on the season.
Absolutely. Percentage is not all that great, but 600 total attacks.
Yeah.
Whew. Leading setters here with assists, Celia Roloffsky with 362, Grace Myers with 317. The defensive side of the ball, Libby Guerrero with 382. Defensive stops, Delaney Ruttinger with 260, Hannah McDowell with 180.
You would expect Libby being the libero or the libero or that's just the L player. We say this every single time, that she would be one of those that would be in the top defense category.
Fully expect that libero to be padding the stats in the defensive side of the ball. That's job number one. Leading over here in serves with the most aces, Delaney Ruttinger with 41 aces on only 21 errors. 265 total serves, a 92.1% success rate on her serves. Very consistent. Their top 5 here, all over 90%. The lowest one being 90.3 with Reagan Jaber serving success percentage. 2 tied at 37 aces on the season, Libby Guerrero and Reagan Jaber. Hannah McDowell with 29 aces and Celia Roloffsky with 25 aces. Down to the blocks, Sabor Machiros, 66 solo blocks on the season, 12 block assists, only 18 blocking errors. Bree Kane behind her in second with 28 solo blocks and 10 block assists. So I can only assume that Sabor Machiros is the very tall young lady for Lourdes. I can only assume. I may be wrong, but you would expect that height to definitely come in with some advantages there at the net.
Let's step aside here after talking about the Lady Knights. We'll come back here. We'll have a couple more from our sponsors. We'll get into the coaches interview, and then we'll talk about the Lady Crusaders here on Jeff's live stream with Reagan and Ruby on the cameras and Cam Hatcher and Jeff Sauer here on the broadcast. We'll be back.
Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome to Werner Harmsen's Kitchen and Bath, where your dream spaces come to life. Specializing in full remodels, custom cabinets, and exquisite countertops, we transform ordinary kitchens and bathrooms into extraordinary, functional masterpieces. Our expert team is dedicated to providing top-quality craftsmanship and personalized service, ensuring every detail reflects your unique style and needs. Whether you're updating your kitchen for a modern look or creating a spa-like retreat in your bathroom, we're here to turn your vision into reality. Visit us today to start planning your perfect kitchen and bath remodel. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media. PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE. Ready to update your flooring? Luxury vinyl plank, the beautiful look of hardwood with the resilience and low maintenance of vinyl. Laminate flooring that combines elegance and practicality, or transform your home with the warmth and comfort of carpet. Check out our premium hardwood flooring. Consider tile for both indoor and outdoor spaces, offering water resistance and easy maintenance. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Werner Harmson, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, hunting, or camping, the leaves falling in autumn, mowing lawn, gardening, or getting to that perfect nature walk, enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall, snowmobiling, traveling, or just driving up and down your driveway, enjoy every day worry-free. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-ORM-TIRE.
Welcome back here to the pregame show sponsored by WDS Construction. Joining me now on the pregame show is the head coach for the Lady Crusaders, head coach Dan Knaple. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for having me again.
We just had an awesome game on Thursday that we had a chance to cover, and I really apologize to our fans out there that I wasn't able to get a live broadcast. I think I figured a few things out, but that doesn't change internet access, and Verizon was bouncing. So we didn't get it, but I videotaped it and it's uploaded. So I hope you had a chance to go back and watch some of it.
Yeah, I actually did get a chance to go back and watch some of it over the weekend. It was really fun to kind of relive some of the moments of that match. Really fun night for our volleyball program to, earn ourselves at least a share of the conference championship. And also just, kind of celebrating and what the girls were able to work through and achieve. And it was an incredible match, great environment. I think both teams battled and played well, and both teams were on the brink of loss and on the brink of victory several times. And, 5-setter doesn't happen very often. All the sets were close. So, super fun. Just a great night. I just keep thinking back to all the great memories and moments from that night. And, so it's fun to go back and watch.
It was extremely, extremely special night, as you had mentioned there. So at least co-conference champions. The last time that happened was, your outright champion was 2021. So talk to me about how, if you can recall, how these two teams kind of compare to each other. Maybe they don't.
We had a really senior-laden team that year and played a really great Houstonburg team that year for that championship. And we played them on our court. I think we were the underdog, and we came out and kind of shocked them and beat them. And that was a really, really fun night. This year, I think, we are just, that team in 2021 had some real big star power on it. And this team is more well-rounded in all the different things that we do. And lots of different girls step up on different nights for this team, which is really fun. And but we're playing really good defense. We're serving and passing. We're becoming more and more efficient offensively as the year goes. So it's been fun.
Talk to me about tonight's opponent, a constant rival, not only in the conference, but anytime that you face them here in Oshkosh Lourdes. So tell me what you know about Lourdes and a little bit about the rivalry.
Yeah, Oshkosh Lourdes just had a really great season. I think last year we had probably our favorite match of the year against them. We went to Oshkosh Lourdes and kind of had a come from behind victory in 5 sets. And that was kind of our signature win of the year, in a year where, we struggled at times, and they were kind of similar. And, both teams are pretty young. Both teams have really grown a lot and developed. So it's kind of fun to see how that's been happening in both programs. And now, both teams are sitting, near the top of the conference. They've had a couple just really close conference losses, a heartbreaking one to Valley Christian, where they had a big lead in the 5th set and lost it. And then a loss earlier to Horicon as well, which was also a really close match. But they're a really good team. Offensively, they present a lot of challenges. They have a fantastic middle, who's probably the best blocker in the conference and one of the most efficient hitters in the conference. They have multiple outside hitters who can score. And so they're a big, strong, athletic team who really presents a ton of challenges. And so we got to make sure we aren't just satisfied with getting a win last week, but we've got to make sure we get fired up to finish the deal here. Because they're gonna come and they're gonna bring a lot of energy, and they're gonna make it tough on us.
You really couldn't have asked for a better schedule. I know that it's purely a random setup, but I mean, you had Horicon here towards the end, which required you to really dig down deep and battle. And then you went to Valley Christian and had to battle to stay in a conference title. And now you are battling against Oshkosh Lourdes for the outright conference championship. So just talk to me about how that has really helped your team develop.
Yeah, it has been really nice. We had a lot of stuff to figure out as the season got started, and fortunately for us, we played, some of the, easier matches of the conference schedule. But yeah, our last 4 have been a buzzsaw. And starting with Oakfield, Horicon, Valley Christian, and now Lourdes. It's a really fun conference. There's a lot of teams who can beat any one of those teams on any given night, and we've been fortunate enough to play well those nights to keep our record unblemished. But hats off to our conference and the other teams. They're really pushing each other, and there's just a lot of great rivalries, healthy competition, and great matches in the conference this year.
Well, Coach, I want to give you a congratulations again. It has been so fun to cover the Lady Crusaders. I'm looking forward. I know you are not, and that's okay. But good luck in tonight's contest, and we've really enjoyed covering you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much.
This has been head coach Dan Knaple here for the Lady Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian here on the WDS Construction pregame show. We'll be back after these messages here on.
We'll be right back. Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining us here on the pregame show as they're honoring the seniors there. Let's see if what shot Reagan's got for us down there. It was a hard one, but before we get too far with honoring that, Cam, could you start us with a quick prayer here to make sure that we get everything rolling right here for our athletes and our community?
And we're going to do the same thing here in-house. We'll wait till they get started.
Followed by the national anthem. Let us pray. Father, I want to thank you.
Father God, thank you for this time. Thank you for the opportunity to come and compete and showcase these athletes, young athletes' talents and abilities. Please bless them, watch over them, the officials officiating the game, the coaches coaching the game, athletes as they play, keep them safe, help fans to stay positive and engaged in the game. And thank you for this opportunity to go and share your kingdom and your love with one another. Amen.
Amen. So thank you for the prayer that was down there by Scott Ritzma. We'll step aside here. We'll be back here listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Livestream.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
We're going to close this one up here as I work with Cam on that. So we're getting ready here for the starting lineups for Oshkosh Lourdes. You can see the starting lineup already there on the card, and we'll wait until We get to the players out there introduced. Thank you to the 25 computers who are logged in and following us. I hope that you're going to enjoy that broadcast here. You've got to put into the chat tonight. It is senior night. You need to be putting some stuff in the chat if you are following the Lady Crusaders here. And if you are a Lourdes Knights fan, hey, we want you to put stuff in the chat there too, because the ladies from Oshkosh Lourdes are going to be driving home, and on their way home, they're going to pop into this video. And what's cool about the way we have this set up is if there's a big shot, let's say Sabur has a big spike, that's a perfect opportunity for you to put in there as big kill, and she'll be able to see it pop up there at the same time. Here's our starting lineup here for Oshkosh Lourdes Knights.
Libero, number 1, Libby Guerrero. Number 2, Reagan Yabar.
Number 5, Annika Leach.
Number 5, Annika Leach.
Number 6.
Number 6, Celia Roloffsky.
Number 10.
Reagan's got a great
Number
shot
10,
there.
Sabur Machiros.
Number 11, Bree.
Number 11, Bree Kane.
And number 14, Delaney Rudinger.
Number 14, Delaney Rudinger. Have her in our roster here as number 4.
Yeah, so it is number 14 here. You could use one of these beautiful blue pens if you wish. And Reagan's jumping over to the other side, so thank you for that. And we've got Ruby also swinging there to get it on the main cam. I'm sorry, I'm being senior night here. The Lady Crusaders, go ahead, Cam.
Starting things out for the Crusaders, number 1, Taylor Hoffman.
A senior, number 3,
Number 3, Kaylee Perry.
I don't know why I didn't have her on
Number
there. My
6,
apologies.
Tabitha Bawalda.
Number 6, Tabitha Bawalda.
Number 9, Kate DeVries.
A senior, number 9, Kate DeVries.
Number 11, Sophia Smees.
A senior, number 11.
Rounding out the starters, the seniors, number 15, Claire Boss.
And rounding out the Crusaders, a senior, number 15.
These girls are certainly hyped up, but a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this game, into this program over the last 4 years. A lot of success, looking to continue that tonight. Hopefully wrap up sole proprietorship on that conference championship.
All right, getting ready here on senior night. Is he going to keep that crank that loud this whole time? We'll have to make the adjustment, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, we can do so, I guess. Turn down our gains and we'll crank up our mics a little bit. Once again, your starting lineup is all seniors here for the Central Wisconsin Christian Lady Crusaders, except for Abby Tenapolis coming in. She's going to come in for Kaylee Perry right away in that front row. Yes, you got to honor the seniors, but you talked about this before, Cam. They are here to win a conference title, and a conference title outright. So you got to play to win this conference title.
And I don't think the Crusaders really struggle going to their bench. No, do they always start 6 seniors? Absolutely not. Primarily, you know, Tabitha will be out there. Kate DeVries is usually out there.
Yeah, Sophia Smees is getting some playing time. Right, absolutely.
Getting a lot more playing time tonight, being senior night. We should to be expected, but like I said, we don't really lose anything going to the bench, so not something Coach Tenapolis is too worried about.
Not at all. Sophia Smees, if I remember correctly, I think it said 5'11" in the program for Sophia in the front row. As we're getting ready here for first serve. It's going to be Tabitha Bawalda on the serve. Serving it over to the Lourdes Knights. That's Rudinger, puts it up into the air off of the sprinkler, falls down below, and that's going to give us a point. You want to check the instant replay, see if that is set and ready to go. So what we have to do is we have to go to where it says replay. You can still see live in the left-hand corner there. So scroll down. Yep, it's going to say replay. Keep going right there. Click on the replay itself, not on the eye. On the replay right there. And then right-click so you bring up the settings. And then in the settings, you have to go to Jeff's live stream. So you're going to click, go to Decast, and then just come right back into Jeff's live stream. Click a down arrow again, Jeff's live stream, and it brings it back live. And then you can hit OK. 2-0 here for the Lady Crusaders. Right on top of it, Kate DeVries with a kill to keep it at 3-0. You turned me down.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Reached the wrong one there.
There you go.
A little loud.
That's okay. I didn't see who the first point was. Does that go down as an ace when that shanks off of the roof like that?
No, because it was after that.
Okay.
First hit, it shouldn't.
Tenaple, right off of the hands, drills it into number 2. You want to hit that instant replay. Let's see what happens. And I think that we'll have to mess with that net cam in between. I'll jump up there and see if I can get something adjusted with it. A lot of stuff going on. Good block there by DeVries and Smees. Free ball coming back over. Smees puts it up. Claire Boss. Tenaple with a little touch shot. Unable to finish. Still 4-0 off of the hands of Smees. Taylor Hoffman. Smees with a great play there to get it back over. Outside set. Block is there, and it's going to sneak through. And a side out finally. In system execution for the Lourdes Knights. Good job there blocking up there with Smees.
There's one thing you cannot coach is height, and she's definitely got that. It certainly comes in handy there at the net.
Rudinger with a great save there. The libero, number 1, Guerrero, puts it down below the net, mistimed that. Coming in now is the libero here for the Lady Crusaders. Serving is going to be Lauren Rice. On the serve. Thank you again to the 30 computers who are logged on. Rice on the serve, right to Guerrero. In system, tried to touch on a block there again, this time by Abby Tenaple to get the roof up and finish with the big block. Tenaple in perfect position to finish that out. Rice on the serve. Right back to the Guerrero, this time swinging. That's going to fall in there and a kill. This time I believe that was number 5 on the outside for the Lourdes Knights. Annika Leach.
And she comes right out of the game. Coming in for her, Hannah McDowell, number 13. Exchanging a senior there.
Serve here for the Knights. Goes right to Bowalda. Bowalda to Hoffman. It was a little bit off, so she had to put it over in 2. In the middle block right there, Josie Beist. But it's going to be in the net, or double hit is what they're going to say. Double contact. That's too bad. Josie Beist was right there to stuff that.
That was quite the stuff block there. That had no chance.
Katie Perry coming in. Sorry.
Kathy, thanks for chiming in the chat. Cheering for Sophia. We are too. My girls absolutely love her when she comes to babysit.
Easy to do. She is such a mild-tempered person there. Josie Beist gets up there with a nice tap. Middle hit.
Quick set to Beist.
And a kill. Oh, come on. That's got to be the 4 hits, wasn't it? Missed it. Back out to Tenaple. Off of her hands, and she's going to get the kill off of that anyways.
Great touch shot there. Not able to get a full swing on it. It worked out in her favor.
8-2. Lady Crusaders here on senior night. Kaylee Perry with the serve. Right to Guerrero. Shanks that in between our camera and the antenna. Unfortunately,
our net cam is in and out.
Yeah, it's not netting. Yeah, I think it's the HDMI. I think is knocked loose on there when it gets hammered. So I got to come up with a system to make sure that HDMI cable doesn't get knocked. Trying to dive in it. There was Tabby Bawalda, Tabitha. You know what? I'm very bad with nicknames. I use them all the time, and I hear Coach says it's Abigail. It's not Abby. I call her Abby. Tabitha, not Tabby. So I gotta be a little bit better.
She will be okay with Tab.
Okay.
Or at least
Perry.
she told me she's okay with it.
To Tenaple. Good job in system and a kill for Tenaple. Does that count as a kill, right? Or because I was hit twice? It's not? I don't know the official things. We need to get your wife over here. She's got to tell us what we're doing. Maybe Reagan's got it down there. On the serve, Abby Tenaple. In system, right over the block. Good work there by number 12, Kate Lynn, for the kill.
Saw the opening, pushed it right over the block.
Coming in to serve is number 2, Reagan Jabber, sorry about that. Here's the serve. Lauren Rice right on to Hoffman. Tabitha Boalda tried to get back corner, just hit a little bit too hard. I shouldn't have hit the wrong button there. Feel free to hit that instant replay whenever you feel like you've got a nice play to bring back to the fans. Second serve, this time into the net, service error. I can't believe I actually have a column for that. I'm not doing very well. I got a couple of marks, but I know that I'm not exactly on here. 11-5 here for the Lady Crusaders as they're trying to win conference championship outright.
Couple of substitutions here. Kylie Beer into the front row. Claire Boss back to serve. Isabella Cook in the game as well for the Crusaders.
Claire Boss, one of the seniors that's recognized off of the net. Bad pass. Point, Lady Crusaders. Oh, you can just ask. I could have grabbed that for you.
Had to get up and see where it was.
12-5. Claire Boss again here on the serve. I'm not doing a good job of running my switcher right now. Rudinger off of the hands. Was that off of Beer or off of Hoffman? See if we can see it here on our instant replay. Josie Bice coming back in on the substitution, so you can see the live shot. I think that went off of Beer.
Like it.
Got the live in the lower left-hand corner, and you've got in the instant replay there in the right. Rudinger on the serve, hits it to Boalda, to Hoffman, in system right there to Kylie Beer, middle set, and the kill for Kylie Beer.
Pushed it right through the block there. I don't know if her Machiro's hands were not in the right place or what there. Kylie able to deflect it right off her hands and down.
One of the seniors serving here, Taylor Hoffman.
That one sails long.
What a good job there on the decision. I thought for sure, I don't know how she was able to pull her hands back fast enough, because that was number 2, Reagan Jabber. Construction night here. I brought the hard hats for Reagan and for Ruby, and they're not wearing them. That one's going to be off of Tabitha Boalda's hands.
Both of them are acting like they did not just hear you.
Yeah, I know. What? Looking up at the ceiling.
No hard hat? Huh?
Served by Guerrero. Puts it on to Boalda. Big finish there by Kate DeVries on the
set
kill.
To the senior there. Quick set, found a hole.
Great work, Kate DeVries on the kill. I'm sure she has probably more than that, but finishes that one. I may have to change the time. It's a little bit long. I forget that these ladies play fast, and I'll show you how to do that in case we miss it. Nice pass there by Rudinger in system to the outside through the block. DeVries was just a little bit far to the outside. Left Kylie Beer to try and defend that inside and was unable to do so. And it's 14-9, Lady Crusaders.
And Leach really got a hold of that ball. Nice cross-court shot there.
Yeah, maybe we'll wait until the timeout to switch on that instant replay. DeVries had Taylor Hoffman on the back set, a little bit behind her, trying to get it in system, did not clear. Point 15-9, Lady Crusaders. So while you're doing it, let's go to the replay. Just click where it says replay, right-click on the settings, and then it'll show you down here, change it from 15 down to 13 or 12 maybe. There you go, and then hit OK. And then back to main. Perfect. Good serve there by Lauren Rice. You're such a fast learner. Abby Tenaple on the block. They're going to say in the net. Number 11.
Abby's happy with the outcome of that play, but I believe you'd much rather have the stat on the block there than the net call.
Got some sweethearts over here watching us do the broadcast. I love it. Guerrero tried to cut shot. It's going to go just out. Point, Lady Crusaders. timeout coming here. We'll step aside. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, along with Cam Hatcher, Ruby, and Reagan. You'll see there with the stay with it live so we can get the in-huddle shot.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen.
Welcome back here. Great shot there by Reagan. You saw on the non-verbal side when we weren't talking, but you could see Cam getting into the music, dancing and jumping around here.
When it's this loud, you can't help it. It just gets into you. You can't help but dance.
It goes right to your soul. 17-9, Lady Crusaders to Rudinger in system. Nice back set. Block was there, but just went off of the hands. Powered it over to the top. Point. Lourdes Knights. That was nice work there by the Knights as Rudinger put it right on the setter. I'm not sure who that is. I think that was number 12 is the setter, right? Caitlin, and then finished there on the outside on that
Lauren
backside.
Rice able to track that ball down.
Nice blocked. Josie Beist and Kate DeVries. I'm not sure who got a hold of it.
We got to see that one again.
Perfect blocking right there as the tandem. I think that was Kate DeVries that got that.
Looks like all Kate DeVries on that one,
but Josie Beist right there.
And Josie Beist and Kate DeVries up top. I don't want to go against them.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk a lot about the Lady Crusaders. There's an ace, Lauren Rice.
Crusaders up 19-10.
On the blocks, Kate DeVries leads the team with 23, 9 solo, 14 assists. Josie Beist right there with 6 solo, 14 assists for a total of 20 so far on the season. Guerrero tries to get it to Rudinger. Rudinger rolls it over. What a handle there by Lauren Rice. Beist tried to get it and then a little touch shot. Timing was just a little bit off.
Just a little bit off. Kathy had to let us know she is also cheering for Josie.
Awesome, that is great, so are we. So thank you again for everybody putting the stuff in the chat. I'm telling you, the girls are gonna go back. You see if you're watching from Lourdes and you see a great shot, put it in there. We are equal opportunity volleyball broadcasters. Well, not really volleyball broadcasters. I claim to not know a ton of what's happening, but we like to make the call.
Great save there by Lourdes to get that one out of the net.
Abby couldn't make the swing, Abigail, I should say. Little touch shot covered by Tenaple. This time she gets the swing off of the hands of Sabur Machiros.
Tenaple will go back to serve.
20-11 for the Lady Crusaders. On the serve. Handled there this time by number 13. That's going to go off of the hands of Josie Beist.
Powerful hit there, straight down into the block by Machiros.
And we talked about this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Able to get one hit to dig it out of the net, unable to get that follow-up. It's so hard to get that ball out of the net a lot of times. Did a great job to get that first hit on it, just unable to get that second follow-up.
Yeah, it depends on where the nets are at. I know it's not supposed to, but ours seems to be always fairly loose.
Yeah, it is, and that's annoying.
I don't know is there supposed to be a standard of how tight it's supposed to be? Do they have a tightness meter to measure?
Not that I'm aware of. I know they've got the height checker and everything.
Yeah,
to check the heights on the net, but other than that, I don't think they check the tension on it too much.
Isabella Cook over to Hoffman, out of system, tried to get it over in 2, and this time poor timing over there, as that was number 6, Roloffsky, trying to get it to Sabor Machiros, sorry about that, and mistimed it. 21-13 coming in to serve one of the seniors that was recognized tonight, the defensive specialist, Claire Boss. And she can get in a hurry, run some serves. Tried to get it over at 2. What a dive there by Isabella Cook to cover on that little tip shot in the center. in right on the line. Was that a shot by Macheros? Great dive there by Cook. But Macheros just elevates and hammers. I don't know what they don't have their heights listed here, but she's got to be.
If Kylie
6'3"?
Beer is listed as 5'11", she's every bit of 6'2" and not 6'3" or more.
Rudinger on the serve. Outside Tabitha Boalda. There's the block by Macheros, putting the roof up for Lourdes, 21-15. They're still in good shape, you know, and I love watching Coach Tenaple. Sometimes, like when he was playing against Valley Christian, I wonder if he was going to call the timeout or not, and he did not. We're going to switch over to the different sponsor. I want to give a shout out, obviously, to Werner Harmsen. It's called a double hit, so if you can close the eye on Werner Harmsen, and we're going to open up WDS. If I have them there, do I have them on there? I should. There we go. WDS Construction. Thank you again over there. Right in there. Fell in between. Lack of communication there by the Lady Knights. Ben Westra over at WDS Construction and Jackie Lease. Thank them for jumping in and being a sponsor.
Taylor Hoffman smiling about the bump kill there. Says, I'll take that freebie. She comes back to serve. Crusaders up 22-16. Good serve. Taylor Hoffman right at the 10-foot line. Kylie Beer, quick reaction. A little bit too excited on that one. Thought she was going to get a freebie as well. Sends it just long.
I was looking at the smile on the two girls as they were looking at each other. First of all, it was great reaction there by Macheros and another, and Kylie then responds with a great reaction, but sends it deep. Guerrero, great serve, but handled there by Rice. Center, DeVries. This time goes out to Beer. Beer pushes it deep to Delaney Rudinger. Center, it's going to be a double hit.
Nope. 11 was in the net. Is that what he's calling?
Yep. 23-17.
Bree Kane, the culprit. I don't think she agreed with that call too much.
I don't think she did either.
Nobody better here to close out the first set.
Then senior Tabitha Boalda just cleared the net. Guerrero had to send it right over. Out to Tenaple. Beer kill to the back row for Abby Tenaple. I'm sorry I get so greedy here and I'm jumping over there. I'm just so used to doing it.
I'll switch with you.
Nope. Timeout called here by the Lourdes Knights. And we'll take it, let's stay right here. It's only got 50 seconds left. Let's talk about so far what you've seen here in the first set.
About what we've expected, a back and forth game. It's 24-17. Crusaders are on top. I'll say that's what I expected. I expect them to come in here and handle business and come out with a win. Lourdes is doing everything they can to ensure that doesn't happen. I do get the feeling it feels like Lourdes is taking a little bit to wake up as this first set's progressed. You definitely start to see their offense running a lot smoother here towards the second end of this first set. Gonna have to keep tabs on that to make sure we're not letting them wake up too much here.
Right. I would say, and you've seen the same thing, I think we have always seen that second set has been a bugaboo right now for the Lady Crusaders. Let's see if Tabitha Boalda can finish here, get that first set, and if that's the case, I'm going to see if I can grab a chair and sneak down there and see if I can mess with that net cam so we can get it back. Guerrero handles the serve. In system on the back set, right to Hoffman. DeVries goes outside to Tenaple, to Rudinger in the back row. And it's going to be mishandled, and that's going to be the first set here for the Lady Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian. Winning that first set. We'll step aside here. We'll be back. I'm already stepped aside.
Already.
You're good. We'll be back here listening to Jeff Sauer.
Wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, There are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction manager. We are built to build better.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium here as we're getting ready here for the second set. Lady Crusaders took the first set. I didn't know the final score. What was the final score? 25-16? What was the final score? Did you see it? I think it was 25-16, somewhere in there. It might have been actually a little bit higher, but I think that's what it was.
17-25.
17, thank you very much. But here's the set that we always get a little bit concerned about here. So we'll see if my camera rebooting is actually going to work. I don't think I actually got it straight, though, from I'm looking over here. And it may not. We'll see what happens on the net cam. But serving over on this side for the Lourdes Knights. Couldn't see the number there. Good finish. Oh, Rudinger is able to react. DeVries finds the back corner. Rudinger lays out. Ball comes back. Lauren Rice in system. DeVries this time again powers through the block, but Rudinger is right there to dive and pick it up. And this time finishing for the Lourdes Knights was number 11, Bree Kane. Serving is number 6, Rolofsky. Celia, sorry about that. And the second point. So here, this is what we were talking about. Is this their bugaboo right here where they find themselves down in this second set?
They've had a problem with that most of the season, that second set lull.
Bawalda, 12 feet out.
Simple mistakes seem to be plaguing the Crusaders right now. Nothing major.
Just so you're aware, we also have a contest that we're broadcasting over in Randolph. Justin is over there. Through the hands, good job there by Abby Tenable to power it through the block. Montello and Randolph are playing currently for second place in the Trailways West Conference over there. Fall River, the powerhouse right now, ranked, I believe they were ranked number 6 the last time I saw. I'll have to take a look. And geez, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get that net cam fixed. Miss hit there by number 12, Kate Lynn, but she still gets the point. That's what they're looking for. It's now 4-1 for the Knights. Coming back to serve is number 13, Hannah McDowell. You can see there also it's construction night. Good shot there by Reagan down on the baseline. In system, right in the middle. Kelsey Boss powers one off of the block and gets the point. 4-2. Cam, I feel like I'm stealing your thunder here.
You're fine. You're fine. I'll concentrate on clicking these buttons over here.
Kaylee Perry here on the serve. Senior here on senior night as well. Just drops that in there. Guerrero dives. Perry puts it to Hoffman. It was too close, so she puts it over. And that's going to be up on tight, and can't get it. And a point, Lady Crusaders.
I don't think that one ever got up over the tape. Luckily, it did go down.
Yeah, it did not get over the tape from what I saw.
Hopefully, they would have made the right call on a 4-hit there otherwise.
Keely Perry just off the top. Guerrero. And again, a big hill there. That time by Kelsey Boss. Wow.
Happy birthday.
Jeez, did she elevate and get on top of that ball. She saw it coming right over the top, sitting on top of the net. Watch Kelsey Boss go after it. Boosh. The hammer. 4-4.
A little bit of recoil on that one.
Great job there. It's going to be put out. And a great run here on the serve by Kaylee Perry. And she has done this all season. Barry bailed them out. Looking at the serve percentages, she's had a 906. 26 aces, only 16 service errors on 170 serves. And you give it to number 11 in the net once again. She has had big hits for Lourdes, but she continues to get into the net, is Bree Kane. A senior. You would think that as the senior from Lourdes that wouldn't be an issue. Perry on the serve. Back to Guerrero. Overpassing again and reaching up is Abby Tenaple. Getting the big kill. 31 computers logged in. Thank you very much. Don't forget, continue to put stuff in the chat. Kaylee Perry on the serve once again. Picking on Guerrero in the back row, who's the specialist. Block right there. Taylor Hoffman right on it. Hands are there, trying to get over the block. Perry couldn't cover. And finally, I believe she started serving, it was 5-2, or 4-2. She ran 5 points right there. Great job by Kaylee Perry. One of the things we like to do is we like to get interviews at the end of the contest, so stick with us off the hands of Machiros. Rudiger off of this time off of the block of Kelsey Boss. Boy, I was watching Kelsey Boss doing all kinds, hands pinned. Eight 5, serve coming by Abby Tenaple. This time popped up in the air. Rudiger's got to try and roll it. Good job there from the ground. Picked up by Lauren Rice. Tenaple, and they're going to say 25. What was the call? Double hit? Or I must not have. Yeah, I think it was number 5 on the double hit. That's what it was off of Lauren Rice. Okay, got it. 9-5. It's your score. Serve here. I should have had Reagan had a perfect shot there. My fault. Tabby Boalda rolls it. Set was a little bit behind her. In the back row, pounding it, but just out. Oh, they're going to say in. Obviously, there is no argument you're going to get here from us on lines because we can't see cleanly. Not sure what the question is here.
Making sure we got a proper rotation. The score's right.
Yeah, it must be something like, or the score maybe. 9-8 is what's up on the scoreboard. Coach Lane questioning it. Serve coming here. Yep, 8-7, very good. Reagan Jabber with the serve. Jaber, I'm apologizing. I'm assuming somebody should have put that in the chat right away and let me know that I mispronounced that.
If you are aware of the pronunciation, please help us out.
We had it, and I did not have my program with me. And again, I'm going to have to create a checklist. The problem with my checklist is it's about 6.5 pages long. I left my shirt at home. Thankfully, we're right here in town. Kelsey Boss trying to get up on top of it. Couldn't quite follow through enough, and it's going to go out. And the Lady Knights now with the lead, 9-8. Trying to play spoiler. Jaber with the serve. Hits it to Lauren Rice. Trying to get it in system. Could not. Little drop shot there. What a dive. Laying out the body is number 7, Aubrey Shettle. And in the net is number 7. That's what that is. I see. Kelsey Boss. I couldn't figure out what the 5 over the 2 meant. And I should know math, right? Good serve again here, picked up by Lauren Rice. This time they're insistent. Bowalda blocked by Macheros. Bowalda lays out and grabs another one at the net. Cut shot this time. Macheros with a little touch over the net. Hoffman tried to get it over in 2. Back out to Rudinger off of the block. Kaylee Perry on the cover to the outside. Bowalda blocked by Macheros and recovers. Hoffman down the line. What a volley is going here. I don't know what happened there. Tabitha doesn't know what happened either. She's shaking her head like, what did I do? She didn't have to go back over. And a timeout's going to be called here by the Lady Crusaders. Is this set number 2 or is this set number 2?
Yep.
11-8. We'll step aside here. We'll catch one of our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Cam Hatcher here on Jeff's live stream, along with Reagan and Ruby. Let's go with the live shot because we got a huddle.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Gymnasium here. Hoffman has to take it over on 2. It's going to be sitting up there. That was Tabitha Bowalda. She goes up after it. This time she takes it over in 1 and finishes it with the big kill.
One thing you can count on with her, a mistake on the last play, she's going to come back and get it, not going to let that one hold her down. Lauren Rice back to serve, see if we can get the Crusaders back on top.
Rice has a great serve percentage as well. Block off of the hands this time of Hoffman and Beer. I think it was Taylor Hoffman. You can usually tell when Taylor doesn't make the play that she wants. She usually gets that little scowl on her face like, but then she turns herself around. Unless they call her for like 15 double hits, that was the one time that I saw her.
Yeah, that was a rough game for Taylor. Glad that one's done with.
Isabella Cook with it. Beer couldn't quite get the power on it. Back row to Rudinger. It's going to be out.
Kaylee Perry. I'm not sure if Kaylee missed that one or if that was a last-second pull of her hands out of the way, realizing it was going to be out of bounds.
Either way, it was a great shot that we had there by Ruby on the main cam. We were able to see that corner really well. Here's the serve by Hoffman. Back set to Macheros on the block. Big hand. Tabitha Bowalda on the celebration.
Do you think she was a little excited on that one?
Do you think she got her hands on that one? Macheros with a big windup. She's even got a big smile on her face too, does Sabur. Hey, you got to give credit where credit's due, right? Good serve again. Still stayed within the system though. Bowalda to Hoffman. That's going to go out. 13-11 for the Lady Knights. I recognize a lot of these names from their basketball season. We went over there and covered them. I think we covered them with a couple volleyball games too. Mike LeBoten over there is the athletic director, and we want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to Oshkosh Lourdes for posting our link out there. So we hope that we've got some parents from Lourdes who are watching tonight as well. Here's the serve by Guerrero, and I should have had it over on the Reagan cam, and I didn't. That's because Cam is distracting me.
That's right. I'm talking too much. I'm distracting you.
I got to stop watching the volleyball and actually call it.
Yep.
Tabitha Bowalda here on the serve. Let's see if we can get a good shot here on the return of serve. Right there, off of Delaney Rudinger. Tries to get a set. Powered in there to the block by Kate DeVries and Kylie Beer. And Kate DeVries celebrates. 14-13, the Knights from Lourdes with the lead. Buwalda with a hard serve, finds Guerrero. Rudinger, and it has to be tipped. They're going to say under the net. I think that's going to be on number 5. That's what he called. Let's see if she does go underneath the net. She does. Her legs go underneath and interferes with the block. Good call by the officials.
Good call there.
Tabitha Buwalda on the serve. Just clears the tape on the overpass. Kylie Beer. It's going to be a point because it didn't come back over the net. Yeah, that's what I thought would be the call. The ball never even got on top of it before Kylie was there. Two quick reactions and gets her hands on the ball. So, you know what? I will take that error every single time. 15-14 for the Knights because I like the aggressiveness. So you seize the ball, you go for the ball, right?
That reaching over the net, that's something kids in my PE classes today I had a refresher on.
Swinging the block, and a good job there again by Beer and DeVries. What a combination they are up at the net. Number 1 and number 3 in on the blocks. Josie Beist is the one that's in between those two, but we have talked about this before, about how complete we like seeing this team. They serve, they can block, they can spike and get the kills. Claire Boss on the serve, finds Lily Guerrero. No whistle, so it's going to be a replay. I think he was still checking, the down official was still checking the rotation to make sure that everything was kosher there.
There we go. Now we've got the whistle for the serve.
Right on to Lily Guerrero in system, back set, tries a little touch shot. Tabitha Buwalda couldn't get there to cover, right over the hands of Josie Beist and Abby Tenaple in the front row. And just like that, Kylie Beer is right back in. Nope, and then Lauren Rice comes in for her with the libero substitution. I got that one, Reagan, this time. Good shot. Rice handles it, comes back over in 2. Pushing it deep. Rice is there, right on to Hoffman here in system. Tenaple finds the back corner, touched by Guerrero, and a point, and we are all tied. 16 all. Coming in to serve is Kaylee Perry. She ran it early in the beginning to get it tied. Let's see if she can do the same thing here in this second time around on her serves. Perry right down the line to Rudinger. Overpass this time. Josie Beist jostles up there. She goes after it again. Josie Beist being super aggressive. Off of the block is Tenaple. Free ball coming. Let's see if they get it set up in system. Rice onto Hoffman to Tenaple. Cross court. Just, they're going to say in.
Ooh, I saw that one.
Yeah, the official did too down here, and he calls it, overrides the line judge.
Coach made sure of that one because it was right in front of Oshkosh Lourdes coach there, and I'm pretty sure everybody, at least on our side of the stand, saw that one.
Yeah, so I'm glad to see. You're not going to fault the line judge. You don't know how quickly that ball gets on top of you as a line judge. And serve here by the Knights. And the down official, good work. Beist with Machuros in the center. That'll be a battle. Tenaple, Machuros. Get over there by Hoffman. Somebody had to be in the net. And they're going to say it was Machuros. Point.
Let's see if we can see it on the replay here.
Yeah. I'm going to have I think I'm going to agree. I do think it was Taylor Hoffman who was in the net.
We'll take it.
Yeah, was it? I didn't see the replay. Did you see it?
Still hard to tell on the replay.
And again, we're not going to question the officials. Oh, Abby Tenaple. That does not happen very often. Let's see where she's at. That's only her 27th service error of the year. Coming back to serve for Lourdes Academy is going to be Reagan Jaber. Jaber, I believe it is. Off the net. And a point, and it's 19-17. But what you don't want to do, obviously, is you don't want to give up this set. Now, we have seen, again, I've talked about Tenaple's coaching, how he has been able to keep the girls in battle in this. On the serve again. This time Rice in system to the outside. Buwalda blocked by Machuros. We're going to go right back to her in the center. You can, to the outside to Rudiger. Off of the block, Josie Beist gets the point. 19-18. Here comes the serve from Lauren Rice. Right over the top of the net, shanks off of the hands, and we are all tied, 19s. The tenaciousness here and the battle, it's here within these Lady Crusaders. And Oshkosh Lourdes always has solid athletes.
Knew this was going to be a battle heading into it.
Back set to Machuros. Pushes it right on the line. Point. 2019, the Lady Knights from Oshkosh Lourdes. Going back to serve is going to be number 14, Delaney Rudinger. Thank you. Cam is producing now. Bawalda tried to get it to Beer. She couldn't quite time it to get on top of it. To the outside, little touch shot, handled there by Perry. Tried to get it to Bawalda. Machuros handles over the top of the net. Now that was legal, right? Because it was not on the serve. So she can reach over the top of the net and go get the ball. Is that correct?
Well, Reagan can probably clarify for us on that when it is and is not okay to reach over the net like that.
That's going to go out. Rudinger a little bit jacked up. 21-20.
What is it, Reagan? What determines whether or not it's an over the net or not?
Taylor Hoffman coming here on the serve. Not yet.
Reagan trying to get her microphone turned on here.
Because she wasn't doing a lot of talking, got turned off, which is okay.
It does happen.
What was the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What determines whether or not it's a reaching over the net call?
I don't know.
And thank you for our resident expert. We should have never put her on the spot. What a block. Kate DeVries, Kylie Beer again. What a tandem. They have been putting up a wall. No doubt about it.
All of our bigs tonight, whether it's Beer and DeVries, Tenaple, Beist, Kelsey Boss up there, Sophia Smeese up there. It's been one right after another. Change out whoever you want to.
Right.
Those ladies are owning it.
But what's so impressive here, and you're going to get that from Coach Marwitz. She's been such a great add here. She knows hands are together and they're tilted a little bit over to drive that block down. And they're not creating any seam, and they've got enough power to hold it. Bawalda back over to Hoffman. Tenaple. They had the set that they wanted. Quick set in the middle. Handled there by Tenaple. Back in the center to Beer. Powered. Handled there by Jaber. Rolls over the top of the net. Back again. Swing by number 5, Anna Kalich. Beer just wide for the sophomore. Point for the Lady Knights. 23-21 on the serve. It's going to be number 6, Celia Rulofsky. Student section trying to help out. Hoffman out to Tenaple. Right on Guerrero to the outside. Swing. Rice with a big stick. Bawalda chases it down, and Beer has to put it over on the free ball. Oh, right on set. Tenaple right back to Hoffman. Quick set to Beer. She drives it long, and it's now 24-21. They're trying to call for the tip. We're going to see if it's there. None of the officials, they're looking off to the line judges. None of them saw it.
That was definitely looked like it was off the hands to me.
Going to call a timeout here, 24-21. Coach Tenaple wants the tip, doesn't get it. We'll step aside. We'll be back.
To Werner Harmson's Kitchen and Bath, where your dream spaces come to life. Specializing in full remodels, custom cabinets, and exquisite countertops, we transform ordinary kitchens and bathrooms into extraordinary, functional masterpieces. Our expert team is dedicated to providing top-quality craftsmanship and personalized service, ensuring every detail reflects your unique style and needs. Whether you're updating your kitchen for a modern look or creating a spa-like retreat in your bathroom, we're here to turn your vision into reality. Visit us today to start planning your perfect kitchen and bath remodel. Werner Harmson, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media. PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business.
Welcome back here. On the serve for the win is going to be Celia Rulofsky. Good shot there by Reagan. Celia on the serve. Hard right to Lauren Rice. Shanks off of the hands. Staple chases it down. Bawalda has to roll it over. That's going to come all the way back over. See if they can get something set. Beer tried to hit it and couldn't. And the second set goes to the Lady Knights. 25-21 here on senior night from the Central Wisconsin Christian Gymnasium. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cam Hatcher and Ruby and Reagan on our cameras.
It's in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE. Ready to update your flooring? Luxury Vinyl plank the beautiful look of hardwood with the resilience and low maintenance of vinyl, laminate flooring that combines elegance and practicality, or transform your home with the warmth and comfort of carpet. Check out our premium hardwood flooring. Consider tile for both indoor and outdoor spaces, offering water resistance and easy maintenance. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, hunting, or camping, the leaves falling in autumn, mowing lawn, gardening, or getting to that perfect nature walk, enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall, snowmobiling, traveling, or just driving up and down your driveway, enjoy every day worry-free. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more, from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Crusaders Gymnasium here as we're getting ready for the third set, one apiece. The Lourdes Knights with a win in that second set, 21-25, and so we're split here. We got to see what's going to turn out here on senior night, trying to win the conference championship outright with a victory over the Lady Knights. If the Lady Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian can pull it off, and you can bet you that the Lady Knights are here to play spoiler. On the serve, Tabitha Bawalda starting things to Delaney Rudiger. And a free one coming over. Lauren Rice tried to get it to Hoffman. Tenaple with a big swing by Rudiger, lays out to get the ball. Pulled back in there by Roloffsky. Hoffman, quick set in the middle to Beer, couldn't finish. Looking off of the net, and a free ball. Rice to Hoffman to the outside, to Tenaple a little bit behind her. She couldn't get on top of it, and a point for the Lady Knights. Picking up right where they left off, up 1-0. This will be interesting to see how they handle the momentum shift here, Cam. You can't nod your head because they can't see that.
That was definitely a game between that first set and that second set. The momentum definitely swung. Second set was very close. Crusaders hanging in there, but you could tell that momentum shift late in that second set. Hopefully
Great
they
block
can
there.
right the ship here.
Rice to Hoffman to Tenaple through the block, and she's able to get the kill. And a point for the Lady Crusaders. 2-1 is your score from Central Wisconsin Christian Gymnasium. Yeah, you saw in the chat there, Caleb is keeping us up to date, letting us know that it's 2-0 Randolph over Montello. They're trying to get their second place solidified. They still have a chance to win conference if Fall River would falter tonight, and they're playing, trying to get up there was Abby Tenaple. Good job there by Claire Boss. She just couldn't put it up high enough for it to be pulled back in. 3-1 Lady Knights. So Randolph is trying to give themselves a chance for a conference championship. They really loaded their schedule, and they're a young team. We saw them play several times this year as well. And it's going to be a great conference tournament. You know, we haven't talked about if we can cover that, so we're going to have to see if we can find some people to go with us on Saturday and possibly cover the gold pool, because that's going to have CWC will be in that pool. You're going to have Randolph is in that pool. Lourdes with a victory here will be in that pool. So is Valley Christian. So is Fall River. What a loaded pool that'll be with 9 teams. Tenaple with a huge kill. (4-2). See if the construction workers can get something rolling here over there in that student section. Kaylee Perry on the serve. Again, you can see WDS Construction, one of our sponsors. Point. Lady Crusaders. 4-3. I think we'll change out that logo. Not that we are disappointed in WDS Construction, because Ben Wester, if you are looking for a high-quality job in a construction company, Josie Bice tried to get on top of that, but it's still free. Good job there by the Lady Crusaders. I think we had a comment here. I think Caleb Bice was also in the chat tonight.
Got to watch this play instead of doing that homework.
Oh, good kill there. And we're tied. Abby Tenaple with the big point. You know, and since Caleb is there, I've got a comment. I mean, it was there before. Kaylee Perry, into the net on the service error. That is only her 17th of the year. That's incredible.
Very incredible. To be at the service line as many times as she has with that few of errors, that's quite the stat.
5-4. Perry to Hoffman in system. Bice just missed it. As I was talking about, Josie has really turned on the competitive Jets this season. And as the season has progressed, she has become more and more, I want that ball and I want to finish the point. Bawalda to Hoffman to Tenaple, missed set. And it's 7-4.
Timing is just a little bit off there.
Yeah, so we'll see again. We talked about it. Momentum has really shifted for the Lady Knights. Rice to Hoffman to the outside to Tenaple. Tries to push deep. Carries out just by a couple of inches. And it's now 8-4. The Lady Knights have doubled things up. Coach Tenaple says he's seen enough. He's going to step aside. We'll do it with them as well. Reagan's going to get in that huddle there, and we'll get
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for...
as soon as they blow the whistle. There we go. Welcome back here to Crusaders Gymnasium. Sorry for cutting off my my brother's ad, PT Tire and Service in Brandon. Actually, he's all over. Machiros forces that one.
Just off the hands of the block there, able to push it through.
So can you see why they took this one to 5 sets with Valley Christian? Can you see why it went 5 sets with Horicon? They were on the losing side of both of those. Senior night here for the Lady Crusaders, trying to win this outright. Tenaple with a cross-court shot, couldn't finish. Rudinger tries to power. Bice got their hands on it, but they could not finish. And it's now 10-4. The timeout did not stop the bleeding, and they were able to put 2 more points up. Here's the serve. Handled there by Lauren Rice. Tenaple tries to get the kill down the line. She does. That's going to go off of the hands of number 13, Hannah McDowell. Instant replay there brought by King Manufacturing. We'll swap those out as this set will get that to give to Warner Harmson. Good serve there by, is that Kaylee Perry on the serve? Ball to blocked. Huge hands, Machiros. It's coming into her own. Something the rotation is not right now favoring. Yep, one more. You can go PT Tire too. That's great. My brother will appreciate that. I don't think we brought him up. Nope, there we go. That's a good one. Serve here by Jaber. Over in 2 for Hoffman, trying to get the point. Trying to get the block. Cross-court shot there by Delaney Rudinger. Beist tries to finish. Good handle there by Roloffsky. Pulled in by the Lady Knights. Hoffman, quick set out to the outside. Tabitha Buwalda. They're going to say, yep, it's got hands over here. Nope, I don't see if she saw the touch or not. No touch is the signal.
No touch and no argument of a touch there.
12-5. Lady Crusaders, you can see a little bit of angst on their faces. What a serve on the ace by number 2, Reagan Jaber. Again, thank you to the computers that are out there logged in. Jaber on the serve. Let us know where you're watching from. Buwalda with a little touch shot off the net. Good reaction there by Machiros. Rice to Beist. To Hoffman over. On top of the net. Tried to put it down was Buwalda. They're going to say in the net. What number? It's going to be number 6. Wow. What do you do here, Cam?
I think that was the right call, Tabitha. Was definitely nicked the net there.
I don't know if we had enough time to grab it.
No.
We'll stay right here with this timeout. So we got both of the huddles covered here. Let's see what Coach Tenaple's got to say. Pull out just a little bit. Just a hair to get a little bit. There you go. Coach Tenaple trying to get his girls going here.
Caleb, I would have offered to help with the Spanish homework here in the timeout, but no habla español.
I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did, but I don't. So that's what. Tell them that I don't speak Spanish either.
Very, very little.
Let's see if they can stop something going here. But unbelievable work here by the Lady Knights. And if you're Coach Lane, you got to be happy about. We came here and they're happy to play spoiler. They would rather have them walk out as co-champs, especially since it's senior night. To the outside, Buwalda, big point there in the corner on the kill, and they finally get it stopped. And it's 14-6. Isabella Cook, love that play.
It's good to see some energy out there for the Crusaders.
Lauren Rice here on the serve. We didn't switch it off. That was a mistake on our part. On the serve, Rice. Right to. Couldn't see who that was that picked that off.
Timing
Point.
A little bit off there for Buwalda. See the frustration on her face as she goes back to talk to coach.
15-6.
Ruttinger back to serve.
They need to get a run going here. Delaney Rudiger on the serve. Drops it to Lauren Rice. Hoffman to the outside. Bawalda had to roll it over. Rudiger from the back row. Big swing and a hit off the hands of Isabella Cook. Up by 10. I cannot say, honestly, I can't remember, Cam. Can you remember a time that we've covered where they've been down by 10 points? I don't remember if it was 10. I know that they have run 8. Isabella Cook this time shanked off the hands. It is now 17-6. They're going to try and drop this time. They're going to put Isabella Cook further back and go 3 across with Rice, Perry, and Bawalda. Rudiger tries to find it, this time picked up by Bawalda. In the center, Beer just pushes it over. Free ball, swing there by Bawalda. Delaney Rudiger with the answer. Put back by Roloffsky. Cook right on Hoffman. Back set to Beer on the slide. Could not finish. Rudiger into the net and a point. Lady Crusaders to pull it within 10. Taylor Hoffman coming back here to serve now for the Lady Crusaders. Handled well by the Knights in system. Cut shot, not handled very well there that time by Annika Leach. She had the right idea to come back across because the block has been right there in front of her.
Had the right idea, just didn't get enough on it, or not if you weren't able to get up on top of the ball.
Let's see if Taylor can run some. Here's another point for Taylor Hoffman. 17-9 on the ace. Here's the serve by Taylor Hoffman. Handled there by number 7, Aubrey Shettle. Free ball coming back. Rice to Hoffman. Into DeVries. Powers it through the block of number 5, Annika Leach. And the Lady Crusaders have responded. So far, they put in 4. Hoffman on the serve. Right back to Jaber. To the outside. Leach powers through the block of Beer in the middle. Beer handled there by Machuros. Comes back out to Bawalda. Powers it through and a point. Goes around Machuros. That's the one thing you can't do. You cannot leave Tabitha Bawalda go one-on-one. She will find it. If she can get herself elevated, she's going to be able to find that hole. There she did it. Taylor
able to get around the hands of Machuros there. It's been bugging her all night.
Cook to Hoffman to the outside. Bawalda had to put it over on the touch. Timing was a little bit low. Machuros on the block is Kylie Beer and Bawalda, both of them putting up the roof and getting the point. And here come the Lady Crusaders, 17-12. They've closed. They put 6 points in a row here by Taylor Hoffman. Here's the serve. Again to Jaber. To the outside, nope, to Machuros. Covered there by Isabella Cook. To Hoffman, to Bawalda. Blocked, and it's going to be out. Dan Tenaple with the help on the call. And a timeout's going to be called by the Lady Knights. 17-13, 7-point run here by the Lady Crusaders. We'll step aside and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cam Hatcher here on Jeff's live stream.
For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management.
Welcome back. We apologize to our sponsor, WDS Construction. Unfortunately, the timeout worked as Taylor Hoffman is stymied this time. And it's 18-13. What you can't do is you can't have a service error when you got momentum going on your side.
Big momentum killer. Hopefully they can get a quick side out here and be a short memory.
Number 1, Libby Guerrero here on the serve for Lourdes Academy. To Lauren Rice, to Hoffman, outside to Beer. Beer off of the hands of the block of number 11, Kane. Powered through. Good job there by Rice to get it back over in the center. Little touch. Hoffman goes back outside to Bawalda. She rolls one deep. Delaney Rudinger handles it. Middle shot held there. Pulled a good job there by Taylor Hoffman. Free ball coming over right back in the center to Beer. She gets the kill on the point. 18-14. You called it, Cam. Get it right back.
And they're going to take that one away from her.
Oh, no.
Kane in the net on that one.
Well, that's what I thought. Did you think it was a net call, too?
It was a net call.
How did we get the ball then?
Because they were in the net.
Oh, got it. Okay. Thank you. I thought it was Kylie Beer in the net.
Nope.
Kate DeVries trying to get there, couldn't quite get there and track it down.
Making sure the student section's awake over there.
19-14. Construction night here on senior night as well. Lady Crusaders got all kinds of stuff trying to take place here. They're trying to close this out with a victory as well to lock down the conference as an undefeated team. Good job there by Tenaple. Ball coming over. Beer finds where Delaney Rudiger had vacated and puts it away.
Great heads-up play there by Beer. Gets that freebie coming over the net, sends it right back down.
Brings Josie Beist into the front row. Claire Boss comes back to serve. Reagan on her camera shot down there on the line. Great serve off of the top there. Powers it. Boss to Hoffman to the outside to Abby Tenaple. Rudinger handles it. Free ball. Boss right on Hoffman. In system Tenaple. Rudinger destroys that one again. Trying to get something working. Boss puts it into the air. Hoffman is able to get there, and DeVries times it well to put it back into play. In the center, Powered, and a good job there by Bree Kane. What a put away.
Great
2015.
shot there by Bree.
Yeah. We have some great volleys taking place here. Back and forth between these two teams. Coming up to serve, number 13, Hannah McDowell for the Lady Knights. Into the net, service error. Right back to the Lady Crusaders, trailing by 4. Let's see.
Reagan, don't be afraid to move around, stand in the middle, go stand by the student section, get it from different angles.
Kelly Perry here on the serve. Back to Jaber, pulled back in there by Rudinger, I believe that was. Free ball. Right on Tenaple, right back to her, blocked. Tenaple puts it back over again on the net, tried to push it over in two because it was so tight and could not get it, was Roloski. And it's 20-17. Kaylee Perry on the serve. Brings it back over, and again, Tenaple gets on top, but a good play there by the Lady Knights. Perry right on Hoffman. Beist with the big swing. Free ball should be coming over. Perry again on Hoffman. Puts it over on 2. Rudinger takes it. It's going to go right back out to her in system. Powered. Lauren Rice digs it. Tenaple finishes wide, and it's in the right on the line. Wow. What a volley to pull it within 2.
What a volley.
2018. Kaylee Perry on the serve on senior night. Jaber with it, tried to get a touch, handled there by Bawalda. To Hoffman, to Tenaple, couldn't get the full swing. Paul coming over with Beist. Jocelyn with Tenaple, middle, and tried to get it, and a good kill. Again, who is that in the center? Is that Kane? It is. Bree Kane with a big kill to stop the momentum to keep the lead by 3, 21-18. They were trailing by 10. Can't believe it, Cam. They came all the way back so far. See if they can handle it again. To Tenaple, has to roll it. Machero says, thank you very much.
I think she might have known that one was coming there.
Well, you couldn't do much with the ball because it was low.
Pass,
yeah.
She knew that it was going to be an easy opportunity for her at net, and it certainly was.
Hoffman was pulled out of system. Rice again. Hoffman has to chase it down to Tenaple. A little backhand slap, and he gets the point. Student section enjoying that celebration along with him. the Lady Crusaders. Abby Tenepo back to serve. Right off the top of the net. Handled. Rudiger's got to roll it. Lauren Rice, this time right on Hoffman. Bawalda with a kill. Oh, just wide. Boy, I thought she had that line lined up there. I like that shot. I mean, I think she couldn't have missed by much.
A high percentage shot to go down the line like that, and she knows that. But, I mean, that's just close.
23-19, the Lady Knights 2 points away from taking set number 3. Good serve. Rice to Bawalda. Free ball coming over by Hoffman. Handled there. Machiros on the block is Beist getting a good job there. Hands up, Josie Beist on the roof shot.
Doesn't even flinch there. What a block.
Lauren Rice coming back to serve. Trailing by 3. Give yourself a chance. Get the ball in play. Off of the hands there of number 7, Aubrey Shettle. Free ball coming over. Rice right on Hoffman to Bawalda, a little bit behind her. Outside to Delaney, off the hands. Rice to Hoffman to Bawalda, off of the top of the net, and it's going to be a point. Just couldn't roll it. 24-20. Coach is wondering about, is it a lift? The official looks, nods at his head, and says thank you for the advice. As Delaney Rudiger goes back for the Lourdes Knights. 24-20. The Lady Knights with the lead. Off a hook, and the set. And the Lady Knights with the 2 sets to 1 lead right now over the Lady Crusaders. We'll step aside, we'll come back. You listen to Jeff Sauer with Cam Hatcher, Ruby, and Reagan on the cameras.
Groundwork for what are built to build better.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome to Werner Harmsen's Kitchen and Bath, where your dream spaces come to life. Specializing in full remodels, custom cabinets, and exquisite countertops, we transform ordinary kitchens and bathrooms into extraordinary, functional masterpieces. Our expert team is dedicated to providing top-quality craftsmanship and personalized service, ensuring every detail reflects your unique style and needs. Whether you're updating your kitchen for a modern look or creating a spa-like retreat in your bathroom, we're here to turn your vision into reality. Visit us today to start planning your perfect kitchen and bath remodel. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media. PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE. Ready to update your flooring? Luxury vinyl plank, the beautiful look of hardwood with the resilience and low maintenance of vinyl. Laminate flooring that combines elegance and practicality, or transform your home with the warmth and comfort of carpet. Check out our premium hardwood flooring. Consider tile for both indoor and outdoor spaces, offering water resistance and easy maintenance. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media.
Whether
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to CWC as we get ready for the fourth set. Oshkosh Lourdes Knights up 2-1. Crusaders feeling the pressure here of the conference championship, sole ownership of the conference on the line. On the floor for the Crusaders, Kylie Beer, Kate DeVries, Taylor Hoffman, Abby Tenaple, Lauren Rice, and Tabitha Bawalda. The floor for the Knights, we've got Guerrero. With the serve was Celia Roloski. Also in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, that didn't look like it went over.
Yep, 4 hits there.
Well, I don't understand what's up with the net cam tonight.
Claire Boss back to serve.
Off the hands of the libero. Big kill there by number 5, Annika Leach. 1-0 here from the Crusaders Gymnasium. Cam, I'm tired of talking. It's your turn.
Hoffman there with a nice push. I'm going to say under the net there.
Let's see if we got it on the instant replay. Yep. Looked like it to me. It looked like the 1 foot went underneath the net. And it counts if there's a little interference, right? It has to be a little bit of interference.
I believe so.
Big swing there by Tenaple. Handled, but it's going to go out of bounds. Off of the hands of number 1, Libby Guerrero. What a contest we've got here, Cam. It's just absolutely unreal. Kaylee Perry on the serve. Just clears the net. Guerrero there, but Beist with an answer. Couldn't finish. Comes to the outside. Delaney Rudinger off of the hands. Just a little bit too far back off of the net. Coach Tenaple talks about directing it. I'm sure that Coach Marwitz over there is agreeing. 3-2 Lady Knights. They've got a 2-1 lead. Here's the serve. Tenaple with the swing, handled there by the Lady Knights. Rudinger, little touch shot. Tenaple right on Hoffman, back to Tenaple, over Machiros, but it's going to go out. And it's 4-2. The Lady Knights have taken them not really out of system. Their system is working as it's supposed to. They just can't execute right now. On the serve, off the hands of Bawalda. Kaylee Perry ran out of room, couldn't get there. This set here is sponsored by Werner Harmsen. We'll get that changed over when we have an opportunity here. 5-2 on the serve. Kaylee Perry handles it. Hoffman to the outside to Tenaple. Handled again, and this time off of the net short. 5-3, Lady Crusaders. Going back to serve, Abby Tenaple. Big swing here. Right on number 7. Aubrey Shuttle dug it over. Machiros couldn't quite time it and grab it. She was actually too high. How do you get too high? The ball almost hit her in the head. That's how it happens.
Not sure
and she
what to
couldn't
do
get
with
her
that ball
hand
flying right in her face.
hands were right in her face. She couldn't do much about it. So we're laughing with her. Good serve there by Tenaple. Down by a point are the Lady Crusaders. Bawalda to Hoffman to Bawalda off of Rudinger's hands. Coming back, Rudinger rolls it. Kaylee Perry, Hoffman, center to Beist, finds the corner, or finds the edge, and gets the point. Josie Beist on the point for the Lady Crusaders, and we're back to tied at 5s. early in the set. But it's better than they started the last set when they had a huge deficit. And the same thing happened in the second set. They were able to come back, but you're asking a lot to try and climb back from a double-digit lead.
Dig yourself too big of a hole, especially with a game like this. You know, if you've ever played any type of sport and you're playing against somebody on senior night, you want nothing more than to go in there and ruin senior night for somebody else.
You hate saying it, but that's the bigger motivator, right? And the secondary motivator is they're trying to play for an undefeated conference record. Good job there is Bawalda, Beist. Bawalda with the reaction. Hoffman in the center to Beist. Has to lift. Rudinger going to have to come over free. That's going to carry out. 2-point lead here for the Lady Crusaders. Abby Tenaple.
Fans looking there for a possible carry by Machiros. I think she's just so high up there. It all looks like a carry.
Right
that
on
serve
the
is
line.
in.
Ace, Abby Tenaple. See what I've got here. I know I've got some stats on here. That's Tenaple's 27th ace. That's going to carry out this time. Lily Guerrero is able to read and pull her hands away. The junior L player. I'm not even going to attempt to go with the different pronunciations.
Libero's the only one. Anything else is incorrect.
Okay. Tell the Libro that she's supposed to make sure.
I'll tell her. You did send her up here. I'll tell her.
Here's the serve. Good job there with Reagan on the cam. Over in 2. That should be 4 hits right there. And that's going to go out, but I was pretty sure that was 4.
The ball don't lie, as they say.
That's right. Lady Crusaders, 9-6. Lauren Rice on the serve. Coach Tenaple calls, he wants it here. Just clearing the net. Shanked off over there, and it's going to be a free ball. Good job there by the Lady Knights to get it back into play. Bawalda off of the hands of Machiros, and that's going to be a point. Lady Crusaders are now up by 4. What do we got going on in the chat? I don't know how you can't be involved in the chat tonight. With all the stuff that's taking place, all the plays. There we go. We've got some people jumping in there. Off of the hands this time of Jaber. Machiros tries to finish. Right there was Kaylee Perry. Bawalda through the hand of Machiros. Rudinger elevates. Right there is Lauren Rice. Hoffman pulls it back. Bawalda answers right down in the corner. And the point. Great job there. Lady Crusaders up by 5. And we got a timeout, and the crowd loving it. Look at the student section over there, Reagan. You can swing on them a little bit. So they were cheering away. We missed them there, but good job by Ruby getting into the huddle here. And right back into the huddle there for Lourdes Knights, who took the timeout. Coach saying that, hey, they've got this. They're all jazzed up and ready to go. Lauren Rice still serving here for the Lady Crusaders. Great job again by our lady cameramen. I'm loving how well they have learned so quickly. They're the ones bringing you the great shots. We're just the ones who are along for the ride. Lauren Rice. Oh, no, it worked.
That's twice now out of a timeout. We've hit a serve into the net.
You cannot have those service errors. It's easy for me to say that up here.
Yeah, exactly. Very easy.
But it's true. Delaney Rudinger on the serve. Right to Kaylee Perry, shanks off of the hands. You could see the hands came out to the side a little bit. They were a little bit twisted. And a point to the Knights. Rudinger again here on the serve. 11-8. Right to Tabitha Bawalda. Back to Hoffman on the slide as Beer couldn't quite get elevated. Outside, through the hands of the block. And a good job there by number 5, Annika Leach, for the kill. Rudinger with a couple of points here now. on the serve. Handled by Isabella Cook. Bawalda, they tried to help her with it going out. She couldn't pull the hands back. Over on 2. Hoffman. Back to Rice. Bawalda with a big, strong swing, but handled by Lily Guerrero. Touched back over, and a point. They're going to say in the net. Good job there by Kylie Beer, helping the official out, saying she touched it. She touched it. Good call. 11-10, Lady Crusaders. Into the net. Oh, wait. Boy, I could have swore he said in the net. I don't know how that happened. Okay, well, either way, now it's a Lady Crusaders ball. My mistake on the call. Taylor Hoffman here on the serve. Handled. In system. Leach tried to cross court. Back set. DeVries has to react and pulls it back over. Machiros in the center, just off the block of Bawalda and Beer. Couldn't quite get elevated, or they elevated a little bit too soon. Little touch shot over the top. Serve with Libby Guerrero. I think I called her Lily before, my apologies. It's Libby. 12-11, Lady Crusaders. Thanks again to all of you out there that are logged in and watching. We certainly appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Beer with a big kill there. That one is instant replay worthy. King Manufacturing instant replay. Finished there by Kylie Beer with a statement. Tabitha Bawalda coming back here to serve. Deep to Rudiger and to Guerrero. It's going to go to the outside. Rudiger from the back row to Bawalda. Hoffman, Knapo. Handled by the Lady Knights. Good set there by Rudiger with a bump set. Hoffman out to the Knapo off of the hands of Kane. They're going to give it to her in the middle. Handled by Hoffman. Bawalda comes back over. Got a free ball and a good job there with the quick hands. Early Knapo. Hey, when it's working, and it worked right there for Abby Tenaple.
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Yeah, and you'll take it all day long. Congratulations there on a big point. 14-11, Lady Crusaders. I had to turn my mic down here. I was a little bit hot. Tabby Bawalda on the serve. To Rudiger on the overpass. Kate DeVries couldn't get the big swing on it. Goes for the block off of some hands. That's going to be a tip, yeah. It's going to go out. Point for the Lady Knights. 14-11. Double checking on the rotation there was all the conversation. You're going to say a rotation violation? Is that what they're going to say? Yeah, point. Would have been point anyways, right?
Yeah,
Just looking at it.
Talking it over with Coach Tenaple.
Trying to explain to him what the rotation is. So they're looking to see. There's Tabby. They're trying to see where they're out of rotation. So I think they're trying to get the lineup situated here.
We'll have to talk
How can
to
this be taking so long here?
Our PA game announcer down there and see if he's got the Jeopardy theme music or something.
Right, I mean.
Not sure. There's only 6 girls on that side of the court. I
don't know how, right. I
can
don't
count
know
to 6 pretty quickly.
How you can't get them into their proper positioning.
Me either.
But now it looks like they're set. So across the back row, closest to us is Tabby Bawalda, Lauren Rice, and then it's going to go Abby Tenaple. In the front row, Kate DeVries, Taylor Hoffman, and Kylie Beer. And believe me, if there's anybody that gets mixed up with this stuff, it is me. I have a hard time following who is actually in what position because they can't technically move until the ball is struck. Then they can move. And they have to be in their relative position, right? So Taylor, if she is in the middle, she's okay being behind them. but she's got to be in the middle till the ball is struck. And I'm not saying it was on Taylor. I'm just telling you she's the one that's easiest to pick out right now on this. Okay, so Coach Tenaple is looking for some clarification. Why don't you zoom in on that table there if you can, Ruby, see what the official's pointing to.
See if we can read some lips here, see if the official will tell us what's going on. Now we're going to go check Lourdes' substitution here.
So I think what I just heard is something about the point, that it doesn't matter how it's going to be, the point is going to be scored, right? Did we see on the chat, I haven't seen yet, did Caleb post anything, did Randolph win in 3? What would have been interesting about that is when I interviewed Jeff Kolbeck, the head coach over at Randolph, Randolph actually lost to Montello early in the season at a tournament, one of the first ones. So I don't know if...
no update from the Randolph game. Last update, Randolph was up 2-0.
Yeah, Justin is covering over there, so I don't know if Caleb's got an update for us or not. I don't want to take a chance and pop. Oh, so Keith Beist is watching from Randolph. Gotta love that. Not at the Randolph game, I don't think. Maybe. Hey, you want to run a camera for us while you're over there, Keith? Let us know. We'd be glad to get you in there.
Right.
I love getting the students involved. Part of the reason why I did start this as well is to give them some opportunities. They're going to be at the contest anyways. What a dive there by Libby Guerrero, keeping it alive are the Lady Knights. And they're going to say out over the antenna, side out, and they get the stop, 15-12. Lady Crusaders trailing 2-1.
See if Josie
with a lead
Beist
here in
and
the
Kate
fourth.
DeVries and Abby Tenaple can get us something going here in the front row.
How you doing over there, Reagan? Good. Here's the serve by Claire Boss. To the outside, a big swing, just rolls off of the tape, and what do? Kate DeVries is looking at it like, if it stays off the tape, I've got that timed all the way out, but could not get there.
So hard not to get sucked in when you see that shot coming and it sticks to that tape and rolls, and
it's part of the game, right?
So
what I always am wondering, I was watching some pickleball last night, and I played tennis, and I coached tennis for 12 years. I did girls tennis and boys for 10. Right in the corner, Josie Beist with a big kill and a way to get the things back. But when they hit the tape, they apologize. Oh, so sorry. I did not mean. How come that doesn't happen in volleyball?
Strategy.
Right, and it's not with a smaller ball. But you're right. I agree with you right there. 16-13. Oh, off of the top of the tape, Kaylee Perry. Maybe it would have hit our net cam and actually got it to work.
Knock it back in service.
Yeah, sometimes technology is wonderful until it's not. We've had some great shots off of that net cam too, and it's unfortunate that I couldn't get it working tonight. Tenaple, blocked there by Machiros. And then 16-15, the Lady Knights trying to play spoiler here on senior night. Here comes the serve. Lauren Rice, Kaylee Perry, it's got to come all the way over. Good job there by Lauren to get it back on side. And a back row there by, you can see who that is, number 13, Hannah McDowell. Tenaple, Beist, dug out there again by McDowell. Machiros rolls it, Bawalda, Hoffman to the outside, Tenaple with a kill down in the corner, and she gets the point, 17-15. Are they going to check with the line judge and see if it was out? That was in all day long. Whether or not she checks with it and she does call it out, she couldn't see. She can call herself screened, right? But she's going to say whether it was in the corner or not. Right straight across the line, the official's checking. And she's going to say, we'll see what the call is. In, point, Lady Crusaders. 17-15, every point is huge right here.
Not very often that you'll see a officiating crew overturn a call.
Yeah. Tenaple, deep. Handled there by McDowell. Rudinger through the block of Beist and Hoffman. 17-16. If you're the Lady Crusaders, this is too close. Especially when you know that outright conference championship is on the line. Coming to serve.
Rudinger had to send a message with that one.
Jaber on the serve to Rice. Outside to Buwalda with a big kill. The student section in there right there along with the kill. 18-16. Coming back in on the substitution in the front row is Kylie Beer. Serving is going to be Lauren Rice. Here's the serve. Right to Jaber. Pulled back in. Macheros has to roll it. Gets it over to Kaylee Perry. Looking on the slide. No, they go to Buwalda just off of the hands. She took a little bit off of it. Got Macheros elevated and gets the point. And it's 19-16. Can you say 5 sets?
Yeah. I can.
Lauren Rice on the serve. Popped over there by Delaney Rudinger. Back to Buwalda. Touch shot again over Macheros, but this time it was covered by Rulofsky. Perry to Hoffman. To Beer in the center. Off of the hands. Tools it off of Macheros. And a point. 2016. Lady Crusaders and the Lady Knights are going to take a timeout to see if they can stop it. It doesn't look like. We'll see what happens.
Sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, hunting, or camping. The leaves falling in autumn, mowing lawn, gardening, or getting to that perfect nature walk. Enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall, snowmobiling, traveling, or just driving up and down your driveway. Enjoy every day worry-free. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-ORM-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions.
Welcome back. We apologize to WDS for cutting off their ad. We don't want to miss a second. Block was there, but they just stayed on their side of the net. They couldn't get the hands over. And stopped as Macheros takes a big swing. Coming back to serve is Delaney Rudinger. For the Lady Knights. Right to Lauren Rice. Hoffman to the outside to Buwalda. Tools it off the top of the net. I don't know if that's the proper terminology. Perry on the slide is Beer. Little touch shot and puts it away. Good set there by Hoffman, and Beer makes the read as Macheros comes up. Ooh, how did we lose it?
Don't know.
We'll have to see if we can come back to that. That was such a great job. I want to hit it again, see if we're back on it or not. It'll come back there. All right, back to live. She might be getting a little tired too.
Yep, it's propping the wall up over there.
9-10, the computer's had enough. 21-18, Lady Crusaders with the lead. On the serve is Libby Guerrero for the Lady Knights. Right to her counterpart, to the outside. Beer with a huge swing right in there. Inside the line, Kylie Beer powers that one for the big kill. And they're up by 4, 22-18. Lady Crusaders here on senior night. Serving right now is senior Tabitha Buwalda. Tabby can run a bunch. Well, she doesn't like to be called Tabby, but it helped this time. Off the hands.
We'll take it if that's what it takes.
Right. 23-18. 2 more points for the Lady Crusaders to get this to a 5th set. Hey, it's only fitting, right? 5th set to go with Valley Christian. On the road here on senior night.
Just can't get enough volleyball. They want some more.
Pulled up, trying to get there as Lauren Rice couldn't get there. She hustled, but couldn't quite get a hold of the ball. 23-19. All they have to do is match, right? 2 points here. Take control, get side out on the serve. Celia Rulofsky. I'm sorry. That's going to be out. Service error. What a time. You cannot have that on a close match like this.
I wish I had counted how many times we've seen that this year, either to end a set or right at the end of a set.
Right.
Simple service errors to just hand that last set over.
Claire Boss, the senior, trying to win it on her serve. Touch right there with Beist and DeVries. Pulled up there. Tabby Buwalda. Quick set to Beist. Dog out again. And they're going to say in the net is Josie Beist.
Times like these, I wish we had the net cam working.
I know. Boy, I don't know if she was in the net. She may have got those feet back underneath. That's just that little bit.
I don't know if she got it, it was a fingernail.
24-20. For some reason, I thought it was 24-21. Wasn't it just 20? Maybe not. I've seen so many different numbers. Here's the serve. Point. Lady Knights. Great serve there by Hannah McDowell. 24-21. Here's the serve. McDowell to Buwalda, to Hoffman. Back set to DeVries. Went cross court. Good recovery over there by Rulofsky. Rice right on to Hoffman. To the outside and a kill. And Tenaple gets the kill for the fourth set. And we are going to play 5 here from Lady Crusaders Gymnasium. The Lady Crusaders on senior night gonna play 5, and they're gonna try and win this thing here. We're gonna step aside. They gotta do the coin flip here. Let's give us an opportunity to thank all of our sponsors. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cam Hatcher. You go by Cam? You know,
Cameron.
Yeah.
WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction manager. Because we are built to build better.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing.
2-1 live.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. 5th set. Wouldn't have it any other way here. Conference championship outright on the line. Senior night. And we've got Oshkosh Lourdes here playing with the Lady Crusaders. Buwalda, what a save in the bench. Rice pulls it back in. Great excitement there, trying to finish it off the block. And a point for number 11, Bree Kane, the senior for Lourdes.
What a great job by Tabitha there to even track that ball down and keep it in play.
She is not going to, she's going to fight the whole way here on senior night. Point, Lady Crusaders. 1-1 is the score.
Josie Bice back in the front row. Claire Boss back to serve.
Coach Vanderwerf helping push the student section back. They don't need their help to retrieve the ball. Well, they probably would, but Claire Boss to Libby Guerrero. Right on to Roloski. Blocked there by DeVries and Beist. Trying to power through the hands. Good job there by Buwalda. To Hoffman, a little bit low for Tenaple. Guerrero high, off of the block. Good job there by Kate DeVries, the senior, blocking up front. And the point, Lady Crusaders.
Great job by the Kate DeVries there, getting those hands angled down on that block.
Claire Boss, 2-1, the senior serving. Hits it to Delaney Rudinger, to Rulofsky, too tight off of the hands of DeVries. Buwalda to Tenaple. Through the block off of Kane. His hands were just a little bit too far back. And a point. They'll just start throwing your equipment all over the place. Trying to create a little bit more open space here for our microphone. I'm gonna make the assumption right now that we're gonna be interviewing some ladies from the Crusaders. 3-2. Maybe a little bit premature. That's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. Hannah McDowell back to serve for the Knights. 3-2 here at the start of the 5th.
Right on to Tabitha Buwalda, to Hoffman in system. Swinging was Abby Tenaple. Good reach there. Beist puts it deep. Handled by the Lady Knights. Back set. And it's going to be a in the net violation. I believe that's going to be on number 12, Abby Tenaple. They're going to call it on. 3-3. We're tied here in the 5th set. Again, that's what you would expect. Hoffman and DeVries both battling for it. Lack of communication. Both seniors, they want to do it. They want to pull this off and get the victory. Completely understand. If you are not putting some stuff in the chat right now, cheering on your teams, you seriously are letting your ladies down. Tenaple with a big power shot through the double block and a point. And we're tied at 4s. Kaylee Perry coming in to serve. Kate DeVries has a seat.
Taking a look at the chat here, looks like Randolph won 3-0.
Scott Fink saying go Lourdes. Hey, I can't disagree with you. Point there, Josie Beist getting over the top. Lady Crusaders with the victory. Great job there with the hands by Beist. Guerrero has to send it right back over. Rice, Tenaple blocked. Just couldn't reach The ball was flip-flopping all over the place.
I think they've been getting those sets in unison back to back to back there to Tenaple. Can only feel like Lourdes knows it's coming if you're getting all those sets in the front row out to Tenaple.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the logo here. Make sure that we give some recognition to all of our sponsors here.
Rudinger there with a nice shot at the net. Rice unable to get a hand underneath it. Knights up by 1, 6-5.
Here on senior night.
Aubrey shuttle back to serve.
Junior for the Knights. Right to Lauren Rice, right on to Hoffman, right to Tenaple, right down the line with a big kill. Tied at 6s. Tenaple back on the serve. Right over the top of the net. Trying to get it to Macheros, free ball. That's gonna be out as number 13, Hannah McDowell, tried to put it down the line. Kind of spun off the side of her hand, and the Lady Crusaders now on a 1-point lead. We're only playing to 15. Congratulations to the Randolph Rockets on an ace. Abby Tenaple, big serve in this situation to get a 2-point lead, but congrats to the Randolph Rockets, at least guaranteed second, going 6-1 in their conference in the Trailways West. We're gonna see them on Saturday in the gold bracket. Tenaple to Hoffman, Bawalda. Gonna go right to Macheros in the middle. That's gonna tool off the hands. Good power by Macheros. And it's 8-7.
That's where that height is really an advantage. Gives her such a great angle on that ball. Got to have your hands just perfect to block that.
Talk about a tight race in the Trailways East. Hoffman, a quick set to Bice. Macheros gets it. It's going to be a free ball. Nope, Bawalda sends it deep. Macheros off a Cook with a cover. Bawalda tries to power. Macheros again with a block. Wow. Sabur Macheros, you got to call good volleyball when you see good volleyball. All over the net and blocking like crazy. On the serve. We are tied at 8. Hoffman in system to Bawalda. Cut shot to get it around Macheros. Going out to Rudinger. That's going to go off some hands. That probably would have carried long. 9-8. The Lourdes Knights lost to Valley Christian in 5. The Lady Crusaders beat Valley Christian in 5. Horicon beat the Knights in 5. And unfortunately, they weren't able to do anything after that. Rudinger right down the line, a 2-point lead. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Tenaple. What a volleyball match we've got going on here. I think we can stay right here. Let's talk about it here. Coach Tenaple is in there talking with the ladies on the defensive side, trying to get things rolling. Over on this side over here, great shot there by Reagan to get into the huddle. You can see that the Lady Knights they're all jacked up as well. What are your thoughts here, Cam?
This down to the wire. I think we called it before it started. It's probably going to go to 5 sets if the last games have been any indication. And sure enough, here we are, and each set has been close. Expect nothing less. The Trailways East this conference is, dare I say, stacked.
Oh,
top 3, 4, 5 in the conference.
In the East here, right? And then you go
Just
over
in
to the
the
West
East
with the
alone.
Fall River.
Right.
Is just dominant over there. And I don't know who's in the South who's dominating over there, but I'm sure that there's another power school over there as well. Handled there by Kaylee Perry. Rice tried to get it to the outside to Bawalda, is able to put it back over, but it's a free ball into the net, and they stop the bleeding. It is now 10-9. Thank you to the 64 computers that are logged in while we got the chance. Thank you to our sponsors, King Manufacturing. Huge thank you also to WDS Construction and Werner Harmson. Macheros gets one in the center. Nobody can cover. found the little hole, gets the point. Boy, I don't know. The Chiros has just taken over here, I think, in this third. Or sorry, in the fifth set here. Delaney Rudinger on the serve. Right to Kaylee Perry. Hoffman to Powalda. Powers one right there on the line. Point. And the coach is right on top of it. 11-10. Substitution. Kate DeVries coming back in the front row. Kaylee Perry having a seat. So here's where I'm at. Should the Lady Crusaders win, we're having a conversation with all of our seniors just like we did at Valley Christian.
Absolutely.
Talking about them on senior night and winning outright. And it's tied. Good serve there by Taylor Hoffman. We're tied at 11 here in the fifth set.
Got some chiming in the chat here. Says it's Abundant Life Christian that seems to be running the show in the South.
Yeah.
Will we be streaming the conference tournament? We hope so. We are planning on it, and it depends on if we can get enough coverage.
Right.
Takes a good team of people here to get in and run this game and put on a good quality production.
And it's a Saturday, and I wasn't even thinking about it.
And it's a Saturday.
And then I did think about it here, and all of a sudden, you've got the Lourdes Knights who are going to be in the gold division. You've got Valley Christian in the gold division. You've got the Lady Crusaders. Now, I shouldn't say that. Lourdes Knights, I think if they lose here, they'll have their third loss. They probably will be bumped out. But you're going to have Fall River, Abundant Life, Randolph are all in that gold division. And it's not to say with the loss that Lourdes will be out, because they take 9 teams into that gold division. So there's a chance here that they could be in it as well.
Absolutely.
11 all here in the fifth set. So thank you for asking about it. That's our goal. We're going to try and get there if we can. If I can find the personnel. And I'm going to take that you enjoyed our broadcast so far. And if that's the case, would you subscribe to the channel? Powers one through is below the point. And the Lady Crusaders take the lead here in the fifth set. 12-11. Lady Crusaders. Taylor Hoffman on the serve. Right back to Jaber. The Chiros trying to finish it. DeVries put over there by Kylie Beer, but popped back. Rice to Hoffman. Powalda off the hands of Machiros. Going back to the outside. Hammered, covered by Isabella Cook. Hoffman to the outside, couldn't quite get enough elevation, and Powalda has to put it over on the free ball. Machiros goes out. Machiros goes out on the swing. 13-11. And another timeout here by the Lady Knights. Boy. Let's pop in there. Let's pop in the rock ad, please. We'll be back.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Welcome back. Let's set the stage. 13-11, Lady Crusaders with the lead here in set number 5. Trying to win here on senior night and try to go 7-0 in the conference. Oh, Taylor Hoffman. We were talking about service errors, Cameron. See, I did Cameron that time.
Third one out of a timeout tonight, unless I'm missing one. Third one out of a timeout tonight that's been in the net.
Serve coming here by the Libero. Libby Guerrero stepped over the line, foot fault, and it's now 1 point away for the Lady Crusaders here on senior night. Cam, I'm giving you the microphone. I want you going down there and talking.
Oh, no.
You've got these ladies. Okay, I'll take it, but you have them in class. You're a class act out there. You are. I can't tell you.
I'll let you keep rolling with it tonight, and I'll keep practicing my producing.
Okay. See how this turns out. Here's the chance. Tenaple, dug out there by Guerrero. Trying to go to the outside. Powered, dug out by Powalda. Comes back over. Played by Roloski. To the outside, off of the net. 14-13. Would you have it any other way? I don't think so. Where's my microphones?
They're back in the sound box.
Oh, they are? I thought I had pulled them out.
I'll put them back.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Timeout. Lady Crusaders.
We'll step away, but leave the live shot up here. Hear a word from our sponsors.
Signed to completion.
Welcome to Werner Harmsen's Kitchen and Bath, where your dream spaces come to life. Specializing in full remodels, custom cabinets, and exquisite countertops, we transform ordinary kitchens and bathrooms into extraordinary, functional masterpieces. Our expert team is dedicated to providing top-quality craftsmanship and personalized service, ensuring every detail reflects your unique style and needs. Whether you're updating your kitchen for a modern look or creating a spa-like retreat in your bathroom, we're here to turn your vision into reality. Visit us today to start planning your perfect kitchen and bath remodel. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call at 920-324-5091 or check them out on social media.
The crowd's dancing all over, cheering. 14-13. On the serve, number 6, Celia Roloffsky for the Knights. Reagan on the good shot there. Out, and that's going to do it. Conference champs and on senior night, the Lady Crusaders win, and the crowd goes nuts. Congratulations to Coach Tenaple and to the seniors here from Central Wisconsin Christian. Stay with them. Is Reagan right in the mix there? Gets the handshake line. I don't know, did they have the conference plaque here?
If it is here, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so I guess we'll try and get down there. You can take over from here, Cam.
Yep. What a great game by the Crusaders, able to hang on there in the 5th. What a tight game from beginning to end. Great game by the Lourdes Knights. Came in and really put up a fight. As we've seen with so many of these teams this year in the conference, it could go either way in any game, and the Crusaders have shown up game in, game out, outright conference champions. Congratulations to the Crusaders. And the plaque is here. Let's see if we can get in on that. What excitement there. Reggie, hop in there, get in close, get a good shot of that plaque. Special moment for these seniors, the team as a whole. This team is very tight-knit, spend a lot of time together as most teams do, especially when they're in season, coming and work during the summer, open gyms, hitting the weight room. These girls have really developed a relationship, something special to see them enjoying this time together, enjoying this championship. Looks like Jeff is getting down, trying to organize who he's going to talk to. Hopefully we'll be able to get in and grab some players quickly before they go for rounds and rounds of pictures. We'll step away for another word from our advertisers here. We'll come back when Jeff is ready for some interviews.
Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE. Ready to update your flooring? Luxury vinyl plank, the beautiful look of hardwood with the resilience and low maintenance of vinyl, laminate flooring that combines elegance and practicality, or transform your home with the warmth and comfort of carpet. Check out our premium hardwood flooring. Consider tile for both indoor and outdoor spaces, offering water resistance and easy maintenance. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Werner Harmsen, 116 East Main, or call.
And we'll come back here. Looks like Jeff is just about ready with the seniors.
Go here.
We're good.
Ready? All right. Okay. Tabitha Bawalda joining me here now. How's it feel to be undefeated conference champs?
It feels amazing. I really can't describe how awesome this feels. We've been working all season for this. It just feels awesome.
Senior night. What a packed gym. You had a great crowd.
Yeah.
I had to feel great with the enthusiasm. It's got to help now carrying you guys into the conference tournament for Saturday. So talk to me a little bit about that. Going to enjoy the celebration tonight and then start the focus?
Yeah, we're just going to keep this energy for the rest of the week. We're going to carry it through our practice and hopefully go and dominate at that tournament.
Congratulations. So fun to watch. I love to see you guys playing out
Thanks
there. Great
again.
work. Kate, congratulations. Conference
you.
champs, senior night.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the excitement that you had with the crowd.
Yeah, it's really exciting, that they just come to support us no matter what. And when we have victories like this, they just go extra crazy, and it's really fun.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about that. This group of ladies, you've been playing together for a while, so talk to me about how that feels.
I think it's really just uplifting to know that we've all been working together for so long, and we can really just grow together, know each other, and how we act, and it's just really great.
Congratulations on
Thank
the victory.
you.
Sophia, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How does it feel to be undefeated conference champ?
It feels amazing.
Great start you got tonight as well.
Yeah.
We were talking about that up there before, but you don't usually get a lot of the playing time, but it's not a drop-off when you come in. There's just so much talent on this team.
Thank you.
We see you out there battling. You're up there blocking. You're up there swinging.
Yep.
So how does this feel after 4 years of battling?
It's an undescribable feeling just knowing that all of the hard work that we all put in has finally paid off.
Congratulations on the huge victory.
Thank
and good
you.
luck Saturday.
Thank you.
All right. Kaylee, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Once again, you do a fantastic job serving back there and
Thank
had
you.
numerous runs. Talk to me about how that contributed to your conference championship.
I think that we were able to keep them out of system a lot so that they weren't able to use their middle, which was a huge key, so that was good.
And you did a great job defensively as well, so describe the feeling with working with these ladies.
I just love working with Isabella, Lauren, and everyone that's on defense because we just care so much for each other, and we're always there to encourage each other and pick each other up when we mess up.
Undefeated conference champ. How's that feel?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Congratulations on the big
Thank
victory.
you,
Good
thank
job.
you.
Claire, congrats. Undefeated conference champs.
Yeah, thanks.
How does that feel? I mean, you had a huge crowd tonight behind you. Tell me about what kind of energy that brought for you.
It feels great. I mean, to win conference champs, but then the energy, especially in our student section, they always bring us up, and it's always a great time, especially when they bring the energy when we do too.
A lot of people don't get to see it. We get to see it because we're right here, but on the bench, there's nobody who celebrates more enthusiastically than Claire Boss. Talk to me about where that comes from.
I just think that part of my job on the team is to hype everyone up, to make sure that people are having a good time. Even when we do lose points and when we're down, I think that we need to be up and our energy needs to be up all the time.
Undefeated conference champs. Ready to move on to conference tournament now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, congratulations again. Great work.
Thanks.
Taylor, congratulations. Undefeated conference champs. How's that feel?
Great.
Great job out there today. Talk to me a little bit about the battle. Another 5-set victory for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got down. In the second and third set, our energy was really low. We felt kind of defeated, I think, and it really helped when we took a timeout. And I think after that, we were down 7-17 and we came back, and I think that really built momentum for the next 2 sets. And I guess our team does good when we go to 5.
You do fantastic. You guys battle so well. That is one of the things we talk about, though. That second set seems to be the lull. Got to get over that when you're coming into the conference tournament. How do you think you can do that as a team?
I think especially when we win the first set, it's easy for us to just be kind of lay back a little bit and be like, well, we won, we'll win again. But I think we just need to focus more on putting each point, making each point important and not letting them get any leads of any sort. So
Congratulations. Great work
Thank
out
you.
there tonight. Undefeated conference champs. Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks.
You bet. Let's see if we can find Coach Tenaple. There's Coach Tenaple.
Hey, Jeff.
Congratulations. Undefeated conference champs. How's that feel?
Super proud of the girls. We're a team that, a year ago, I think we were 4th place in the conference and returned a lot of the same girls and come back and go undefeated in the conference this year, which just means like they really buckled down and worked hard and were dedicated this past year. And, our seniors on the senior night did a great job of leading us. It wasn't a perfect night. We didn't have everything at all moments, but there's just a will to win with these girls, and they just tend to find enough when they need to.
The leadership that's demonstrated out there, and you were correct in saying that probably wasn't your best, but I don't think that it's a bad thing to go through a little bit of a struggle here tonight.
Yeah, no, I agree. Sometimes you just have to win with mental toughness and resilience, and we did that tonight, so it was really fun.
Talk to me about the crowd. They had to feel great here at home.
Crowd was fantastic. They've been supporting us so well. We're thankful for them, and we hope they keep traveling with us.
Talk to me now about going into the conference tournament. So you got an undefeated Conference Trailways East. What's the next goal?
It'll be a really fun tournament to see kind of the top teams from the other conferences, and we just want to go in there and play well. And we have our seeding meeting on Sunday, and then we kind of start gearing up for tournaments.
So WIA seeding meeting is on Sunday, right after the conference tournament.
Yes.
When was the last time, maybe you don't know, but when was the last time CWC won both the conference tournament and conference?
I don't know. It might be a long time.
Yeah, I can't. I was trying to do a little digging, and I couldn't see it either, but it's got to feel good on the momentum that you got carrying into Saturday.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So thanks again for coming out and supporting us tonight.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks.
Conference champs, undefeated. Great work. Congratulations to the Lady Crusaders here tonight. Great job coming up with a huge victory here on senior night, as well as being undefeated in the conference, 7-0. Last time they were 7-0 was 2021, and they didn't translate when it came into the tournament series, but we'll see what happens here. I think that they've got a little bit more firepower and a little bit more moxie to fight through it. So congratulations to the Lady Crusaders. Kicking it up there to Cameron, why don't you give us your final thoughts?
I don't know what else you can say about a game like that. 5 sets down to the wire, each set close. Man, what a game. Congratulations to the Crusaders. Can't wait to see what this will look like starting into the tournament. Hopefully we'll be able to get out and cover some of those games. Wow. Congratulations. Undefeated conference season. Accomplished what they set out to do. We don't like to share, and we are not sharing that conference championship with anybody this year.
Keep that camera on us right now, Reagan, for the final shots here to wrap things up. So, yeah, talk to me a bit. We thought it was going to be 5. Did you think that it was going to turn out as close as it did?
Yes, without a doubt. I kind of figured it would be that close from the get-go, and it was. Each set was close. There was no clear runaway winner. It was back and forth all night long. Good game of runs. Thankfully, at least in our eyes, the right team came out on top. Excited for these girls. I know it'll be a much more pleasant experience at school tomorrow with a win.
What about the crowd? I mean, the student sections
It's
that we
about
have
time our student section showed up. I don't care who knows it. Yes, I said it, Cameron Hatcher. I hope that the students can bring that kind of energy to the rest of the games. Hopefully they'll travel to the conference tournament. With basketball coming up, we can only expect that they're putting forth that same kind of energy. So it was great to see them out here tonight supporting their classmates to a victory.
Undefeated, 7-0 in the conference. Going to be heading in Saturday into the conference tournament. They got to be one of the top seeds, obviously, with the Trailways East Championship. It's going to be hard, though. Fall River was coming back from being at the state tournament. They only lost 1 player. So if you're looking at very top seed, and I don't know anything about Abundant Life, so I can't really comment, but to me, Fall River's got to be the top team at the conference tournament on Saturday. And then you've got to have your Lady Crusaders got to be in there as number 2 right there with Abundant Life, and it's going to be some amazing volleyball on Saturday. I'm hoping I can round up enough people that we can get down there and give that coverage. Thanks so much for covering us or following us along here. I want to, again, praise God, all the glory to him for the opportunity that we've had here. I want to thank the ladies who are here with us tonight. Can't do this without your help. We don't get all the camera shots that we want, so I want to thank Reagan. Thank you so much for taking the time. Ruby, thank you for taking the time to learn how to do this. I really do enjoy having you guys. We do this as part of the reason why is to get you involved. So
and now YouTube understands why we broadcast the game and keep the eyes on the players instead of on us, and we sit up here. They don't want to look at us.
yeah, and it's not about right. Yeah, I would agree with that. They said the camera adds, what, 160 pounds? Yeah,
Something
okay.
like that.
All right, take care. God bless. We can't wait to see you at a court. Praise God that there was no injuries that took place tonight, and we had such a great representation of our communities. We really appreciate that, and really looking forward to seeing how these seniors continue to roll. This is Jeff Sauer here along with Cameron Hatcher, with Ruby and Reagan here on Jeff's live stream. Take care. God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a court near us.